Welcome to the mainstream, where we talk and we laugh about life, love, and everything that we have. Tune in, sit back, and relax your mind. We're here to entertain, it's podcast time. We got stories to share and advice to give on how to be the best man that you can live. So come join the conversation, be a part of the team. Welcome to the mainstream, it's where you want to be.
Welcome to the Mainstream Podcast. Well, I don't do that as good as Ryan.
No, you don't.
I mean, I didn't try, but at least there's noise coming out of this one, unlike my Snapchats earlier today. I'm Mike. This is Magic Mike to my right, your left if you're watching, and Josh to my left, your right. Richter, we're here for a St. Paddy's Day special.
Cilantro.
Yeah.
Cilantro.
Cilantro?
Cilantro.
Cilantro.
Cheers. Oh, hey.
Yeah, cheers. Yeah.
We got Guinnessers.
We got Guinness, and we got Mike brought a nice Jameson ginger and lime. It's like a fucking Jameson mule.
Jameson ginger ale, man.
Whew.
Yeah, in a can. You don't even have to make your own.
That's dangerous.
It's only 7%.
It's still dangerous.
Okay.
That ain't bad.
But I'm saying, like, it's
Happy
so
St.
good.
Patty's Day. I think everybody's out celebrating St. Patrick's Day tonight.
Today, yeah.
I know when we were out for dinner earlier, people were drinking green beer.
Yep.
Where at?
Old Chicago, which that place sucks.
Sucks.
Like,
Dude,
it's
R.I.P.
fuck-
Champs.
Oh, dude, I said the same thing.
We were in Dubuque, too, and, like, we drove past Champs,
Yeah.
and our old Chicago, and Maya, she actually was a server at Champs, and they used to do, a long time ago when we were in college, they used to do $5 burger baskets.
Ooh.
Any burger on the menu with fries for $5.
Now it's probably a tenner.
Well, there is no Champs anymore.
Yeah.
But, like, dude, that place was fucking always fire.
Dude, I said
always
the same
good.
thing. I was eating my food, and I'm like, this place has gone downhill. I miss
hate old
Champs.
Chicago.
And Ashley goes, we used to come to Champs in college. I'm like, yeah, Champs was fucking good.
Yeah,
It was fun.
Yeah, dude, I hate.
I think every time
Old
I go into
Chicago.
Old Chicago now, it's even worse than
It's
it was
brutal.
the time before.
Really?
And yeah, and like I don't like talking bad about but like it's like I don't understand why places like that in Dubuque get away with that shit. Like,
Because they have a hotel attached, maybe?
Yeah,
no,
for
but
sure. That, and there's really, I mean, there is nice restaurants there, but they're all pretty chainy, and they're all,
yeah.
you know.
Well, our
Yeah.
original thought was
Applebee's.
we got done
Mhm.
grocery shopping at Hy-Vee, and we were like, we'll go to Olive Garden. You know, we walk in, 30-minute wait. When you have kids, you realize that a 30-minute wait is not in our cards.
No, that's like a fucking 2-hour wait.
Yes. So they said 30-minute wait. Before Ashley could even say, I went, nope, and turned around and walked out. Ashley
Not
goes, yeah,
happening.
we're not going to take that.
We always send Tyson in now.
Yeah.
We pull up.
Oh.
We're like, Ty, go check the weight. He'll come back out, and he'll be like, let's go now.
Dude, that's
They got a table, Dad.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with the restaurant, but we were we were up in Dubuque. We had to go grocery shopping, but we also had to take
So did we.
So did we.
We all went grocery
Were
shopping
you at
today.
Aldi's?
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I was-
Did you go
Maya
to
and
Sam's?
Scarlett were. Yeah,
We
I
did-
went.
yeah, we
I
went.
took
I was at
Bubba to
Sam's.
Sam's.
What time?
11 something.
Oh,
Yeah, I was up
after
there about
us.
12:45, 1 o'clock. We saw each other about
I s-
1:30.
No, it's later than that.
Was it?
Yeah, it was like 2.
Okay.
Oh, huh. Yeah, no, we were home by then and put
Mm.
away, but
You dog.
we had to go up there and take Scarlett on Friday. Had to be sent home because she had a fever, and like I don't know. She said she had her head hurt and her stomach hurt, so we took her up today, and she was negative for everything, so it was a
Oh,
complete
shit.
waste of time.
Yeah.
But on the waiting thing, it was like we walked in right away, and then literally 5 minutes after we walked in, there was like 20 people that walked in, and the receptionist right after we walked in was like, "It's gonna be about a hour wait." I'm like.
Well, you cleared it.
We
just in
made that
time.
one.
Hell
Bubba and Mom went over to Supercuts and got him a haircut, and
Hell yeah.
I'm just glad she was fucking negative for everything. There's so much shit still going around.
Yeah.
Oh,
crazy.
for sure. The
But-
roller coaster and weather doesn't help either.
Yeah, no, and there's just another $200 down the fucking drain.
Take got to get her on that holistic shit, man. Be taking
Yeah.
that honey every day.
Yeah.
And all that elderberry stuff.
We do have actually Aldi. We'll shout out Aldi for a second, 'cause since we all went there, they have like this all organic natural juice. It comes in a glass bottle, and they have an antioxidant flavor. They have like an orange, which like it's like carrots and shit like that. It's all vegetables, but
Yeah.
it's really good. And they have an antioxidant one that has elderberry in it, like beetroot and stuff like that we make him drink every morning.
Hell yeah, dude.
We're weird like that.
I like Aldi's.
Hell
It's
yeah.
a good place.
We
It's
got the-
actually Aldi. I always get shit from
Ease.
Maya. And she's like, it's
Oh,
Aldi's.
really?
Yeah, it's Aldi.
it eats.
Aldi's nuts.
Aldi's. Man, they got these. My kids love goldfish. They got the turtles. there.
Turtles.
Yeah, the turtles are
Dude,
good.
and they're flavor burst too.
Yeah,
man.
dude, they're way
fucking real
better than the
good.
goldfish.
They are. They don't have all the nasty shit in them either.
Oh yeah, dude, their produce look good today.
Yeah, I got
Their
Their
asparagus.
produce is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, the asparagus was super good, super thick.
So I gotta ask, what do you go to Hy-Vee for then?
Meat and other stuff that I didn't get at Aldi's.
Candace goes there for turkey bacon.
Aldi's or Hy-Vee?
Hy-Vee, Genio's. That's the
yeah.
only place you can find her Genio's
Dude,
turkey bacon.
Aldi actually has really good meat too.
So they do, but there's certain things I've tried from Aldi's that I don't like. Their mac and cheese, their box mac and cheese is not very good.
like the Velveeta type or the
No,
actual? Oh,
the actual Aldi type.
dude, you gotta go. You gotta go with their. You gotta go with their boxed like
Smoked
Velveeta,
Gouda.
their Velveeta version
Oh,
of,
is that
of
all right?
it. Dude, it's real fucking good.
So
it's real good.
my kids are picky as shit with their mac and cheese.
Yeah, so is my wife.
like I don't buy Kraft either. Like I do not like Kraft mac and cheese. I buy the Hy-Vee brand, and it's 60 cents a box. And my kids like it, but you got like Nolan tonight at Old Chicago. He ordered mac and cheese off the kids menu. Took
Probably
a bite,
didn't even eat it.
didn't
Hated
like
it.
it.
Yeah, probably too chalky.
Yeah, I mean, well, it was from Old Chicago, so who knows what it was.
Yeah.
I gotta laugh. The waiter comes up and he says, and I don't judge people, like whatever. You got tattoos and stuff. I got tattoos. That's cool. But he's wearing Converse tattoos, like and stuff like that. He comes up and he's like,
Skater boy.
anybody want dessert? And we're like, no, we're good. And Liam goes, I want dessert. And I'm like, no. So he brings the check and I give him my card and I said, here you go, and just take it now. And he comes back with my receipt and this fucking like it's a brownie wrapped in cellophane and or saran wrap, and he goes, here, split this with your brother. And I'm just kind of like, what the fuck?
Was it a pot brownie?
Well, so,
How are they acting?
Ashley, I took the kids to the bathroom.
He fucking comes back in the kitchen. His kids are like this. Remember that commercial with the fucking don't do weed and the fucking people are melting on the couch?
I took the kids to the bathroom to take a piss. So we get done and we walk out. And Ashley's got their coats. They're putting them on, and she turns around and she grabs this brownie. And we're walking out the door. I'm like, "You're literally taking that pot brownie."
Yeah. What's the level on that?
I
thing?
wonder. Did you guys eat it?
No.
Did you give it to the kids?
No.
You should have brought it down here.
Yeah, I would have tried it.
We could have tried the Chicago.
Actually, I probably
It's
wouldn't
just
have tried
odd. Like I'm like,
it. I can't fucking try
what
it.
restaurant does that?
Giving fentanyl to little kids through brownies. now.
Ugh.
I'm not saying it was. I'm not saying it is.
No,
Yeah.
it was probably just what they had back there, you
Yeah,
know?
Like,
he
who
was probably
wraps-
just being a nice guy.
Yeah, he was.
Like, hey, the kid wanted dessert. Dad was not giving it to him. Here's a little treat from the waiter.
But
Hopefully,
you-
you're going to pad my pocket on the tip.
Right.
So that
But you
was,
understand
Oh,
my
fuck yeah.
concern.
yeah,
So you profiled the guy. I get it.
yeah.
For sure. Yeah, I'm a racist.
That's funny. That's funny. The same kind of shit happened
Oh.
to my family. We we were all out there basically. Like my sister lives out in Adele,
Mm-hmm.
so her and her husband, who 2 girls, Taryn, Andy, and her 2 boys, and then mom and dad and me. And I was like, I don't care where you guys want to eat, but I'm gonna go to Jethro's before the
I love
game.
Jethro's.
Ooh, hold
Yeah.
on. Which one?
The one right next to the stadium, because we were going right before the game.
Okay.
But there are different ones that are better.
There are, and the first thing that I like, the first time I ever was at Jethro's, I'm like, this is literally fast food barbecue.
What?
Jethro's?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one out by the Harley Davidson.
I
out
think
at
he's talking
Nelson.
about how quick you
Oh,
get.
how
Yeah.
quick
Yeah,
it is.
how
Oh, I was
quick.
like,
No.
no, it's good quality, dude.
It's good quality, but like
Yeah, it is quick.
The first time I ever went there, we went as a group. We were up there for work training, and we went as a group, and like a couple of us were like, "Yeah, let's get a beer," and we're sitting down after we order, and we literally got 2 sips out of our beer, and here comes the food.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
like, "Oh shit!"
But you got to
Yeah.
think about it though. It's a barbecue place that already has everything pre-done,
Right.
except fries and salads and
Right.
shit, and you're really just waiting for the fried food to get up.
So, anyways, back to your story.
So, we had an awesome waiter. He was very, very cool. And my sister can be a little bossy sometimes. Not Tara, but Trisha. And she was like saying he was at the end of the table and we were at a long table, and she's like, "You can come down here. I'm gonna order for my kids. You can come down here." And he was like, I'll stay up here. I assure you, I can hear you. Blah blah. And everybody else ordered. Then she's like, "Could you please come down here?" So he's like, "All right." So he walked down there, and she's spouting off the order. And after she orders, her husband turns to the waiter and is like, I want an appetizer of onion rings too. And my sister Trisha was like, no, we do not need the onion rings. Do not bring the onion rings. We don't need them. And my brother-in-law was like, oh, okay, like, never mind on the onion rings. So, don't worry about it. What does he do?
Brings fucking onion rings.
He brings the food. He brings all the food out, and he brings out the onion rings. He goes, "Just for you, my man." He didn't even put it on the bill, dude. It was fucking
That's awesome.
hilarious.
That's
It was
good
like,
shit.
It was just like a big F you, like, dude, I got you. If he wants the onion rings, he can
I
have
gotta
the
ask,
onion
though,
rings.
why'd she say no to the onion rings?
So she said, and this is very well could have happened.
Not throwing her under the bus.
No, I'm not. She said that he thought he said tater tots, and there was already fries coming with their food, so she
Oh.
didn't want double starch, double the potato.
Yeah, I got you.
So after it all settled down, she's like, "I thought he said tater tots, not onion rings." She's like, "He can have the fucking onion rings."
And then homeboy brought him anyway. I love it.
Exactly, dude. It was tight, and everybody tipped him heavy because it was like super fucking funny.
You're like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good time.
That
I'm
is
the
funny.
captain now.
That is funny. Yeah, so out and back in Des Moines in one day.
Yep. I drove my mom out there. I went out there to watch the Catholics play, the Marquette Catholics play. Hell of a game, hell of a season to them.
Yeah.
I'll tip my hat to them, and we'll mention
Congrats.
that a little bit. Runner up 2 times in a row, that's really hard to do.
Yeah.
Went up against a really, really good Madrid team, and had a chance. They came back, and they
Yeah,
were
they
fighting
did.
there in the third quarter, had a chance, and came down to 2 points.
That first quarter slow start really hurt him.
Yep. And they were kind of coming out slow the whole state tournament.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they all played really good. They all played very well.
Yep.
Probably wasn't too many nerves going on. I just think Madrid was a really good team.
I do
you
too,
know?
because if you think about it,
They went undefeated. They have to be good.
in the third quarter. I mean, Marquette tied it back up, so
Yeah.
that the start had nothing to do with it at that point.
Took the lead at one point though.
Right.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
and they took the lead.
Yeah.
But Madrid's good. I mean,
Yeah,
they are.
yeah. And they were.
I love how you guys are fighting over trying to figure out how to say that fucking name.
Well, it's people say it different, Madrid or Madrid.
I know, but you just got Mike saying
Yeah.
he was getting ready to say
I will,
Madrid.
because
Yeah.
I've been calling it Madrid
Yeah.
from the minute I saw it, and then
Yeah.
I've been told like
It's Madrid.
12 times it's
Yeah.
Madrid.
Yeah.
To me, it's spelled Madrid.
It
Right.
is, yeah. We all know it from Madrid, Spain.
Is it?
Right.
Is that more Western Iowa?
It is.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Not Nebraska.
Makes sense though.
But
You
no,
guys,
I mean,
you guys eat cinnamon rolls and chili.
a hell of a season for them. I mean, they're gonna have a tough time next year, I think, because they lose a lot. They lose
They lose
Jacob. They
Eli, they lose that Lumpy
They lose
kid.
4 starters.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but Isaac and the Joe, they do a really good job, and they do a really good job connecting with their athletes and connecting with the team and bringing the team together. They might be down, but they'll I think they'll be fine. I mean, they might not
They'll compete.
get to the state tournament championship game next year, but they have a shot to get there. You
2
know?
years in a row, state runner-up.
Yeah, that's tough. And they were in contention to win it too. They really
Both
were.
games.
Both
Yeah,
games.
Both
they really
years.
were. Yeah,
I mean, what last year they lost to North Lynn
One.
by 1.
One.
yeah,
This year they lost to Madrid by 2.
Yeah.
right.
I mean,
And even just to get it to 2 points, I mean, they were making a run late in the fourth quarter, and the crowd was kind of like, oh gosh, like not again, not the first quarter all over again, But they fought back and they made some good shots and some deep threes by Louis, and yeah, I mean they played their hearts out.
Yeah, it was a
and,
good night.
And dude, like it really sucks, dude. The worst part is just watching the kids cry.
Yeah.
I hate that, dude. And like, you see it a lot as a coach when you have those moments. And it sucks, dude. It really does suck. Because then you got adults crying.
Right.
And then you're like, crying's contagious. It's like laughing, right? So it's like once you see somebody, it's hard not to cry yourself or shed a tear for the boys and how they're feeling.
Right.
But, I saw Snapchat videos of them later in the night.
In the
They
pool?
were, yeah,
They
I
were
think
having
they were all
fun.
having a great time,
Yeah.
Once that initial come down of like,
We lost. That's
yeah,
okay.
but then you could take pride of what you did and what you did accomplish and shout out to them.
yeah,
Your
absolutely.
senior year, you guys went out to state, didn't you,
No.
for basketball?
Mm-mm.
What year was Inglesceder? A year younger than you?
Junior. That was my junior year.
That was your junior year.
Yeah.
You guys went out.
Yeah, and we got beat by the 8th seed in the championship game.
Yeah.
Should have won that game, but we
Who'd you guys
didn't.
get beat by?
George Little Rock. They
Yeah.
were good. They kind of played the same way they did. We kind of had the same point guard situation.
Yep.
Colin Kilber, he's my cousin, and he would agree with it. He didn't shoot very well,
Yep.
so he didn't like to do that.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Scott kid.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't. I don't know if he shot a 3-pointer last night, but
No, I don't think so.
0.
so it's kind of the same thing. They just played off him a little bit, clogged it up a little bit, and threw an extra defender where they needed it. And they had, I think they were Eagle Cedar and George Little Rock center. I don't know what his name was. I think they were actually
MVPs.
captains of the all tournament team. That's
Yeah.
how good they played him. So yeah, I mean it happens, right? But you
It
just got to
does.
be thankful and grateful that you got there. Honestly.
Absolutely. The closest, well, I mean, like my school, we were there in 85 in Illinois State, but
You-
like the closest we got was my junior year. We were in super sectionals and we lost. I mean,
Yeah.
so that was one step away from state and we lost. We had a pretty good lead at halftime, and then a kid by the name of Chris Anderson that went to West Carroll, Savannah, Lanark, Mount Carroll area just came out and was hitting threes, dunking on us and shit. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, well, can you play like how you did the first half? 'Cause-
Can you not be? Can you not play mad?
right. And we lost, so that was the closest. But hey, man, 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. And I don't think there was a single person in town that wasn't
Rooting for him.
rooting them on, and
Yeah.
that's what you like to see.
Yeah, absolutely. It's I get a little bit of shit. I get a little bit of shit from my athletes. You're like, you're going out there to watch them. I'm like, that's where I graduated from. That's where my roots are at. Like,
Hey, man.
and they were just giving me shit,
Right.
Yeah.
because I had some athletes that went out and watched too, and it's fine. But they like to give you shit where it's like, oh yeah, you're a Bellevue, you're Bellevue. I'm like, yeah, community. I'm
Yeah.
out cheer for everybody, and I
For sure.
support everybody.
There was community kids out there wearing Marquette gear, man.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
they don't care.
No,
Eh,
no.
We're one.
And that's how it should be, right? That's how it should
Absolutely.
be. And it's slowly getting back to that. We're starting to share sports, and we're starting to, agree on a lot more things that we've disagreed on in the past. So,
Football is going to be interesting this fall.
yeah.
They had to jump up 2 classes.
Yeah.
One or two.
Two. They thought they were only going to jump up to 1A, and they were one kid over enrollment
Mm.
to make it to 2A.
So now they're at 3,
Now
Well,
they're 2A.
2A.
they should
yeah, they
get
were
some
at
decent
A. They
people.
were at
I
A.
mean, they should get the Mickles kid, Jonathan Mickles, that playing at Northeast for a long time. They say he's pretty good.
Johnny will play. Booker will come in. Louis hasn't ever played, but he'll come in. He's an athlete.
Yeah, but he's an athlete. I mean, if he comes in and he does play, I don't know if he is playing, but I think he should. He went to the football camp.
No, I
so,
think they talked him into it.
Yeah. I mean, he.
Is that Goner?
Yeah.
Yep.
I call him Lou Dog.
Lou Dog.
Yeah, like Sublime.
What was funny was they were calling him Lewis. Like they introduced
Oh
him.
yeah.
Like on the TV, they're like Lewis Goner.
Who the
Yeah.
fuck's Lewis?
So I was like, who the fuck's Lewis? I'm like, oh, that's Louis.
But he's an athlete and
Yeah.
he's quick and he's stocky.
Yeah.
If you know his dad's kind of same built. So
He's stout.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good for them boys.
It'll be
Yeah.
interesting. Yep.
How about you? You didn't drive out to Des Moines?
No, we watched it on my computer last night, and I actually had to leave the office because Candace is fucking screaming so loud from her desk, and I'm like, all right, I gotta leave. Like,
Turns
You
out
should
she
have put
was.
on the TV.
Turns out she was watching something different.
yeah, when I tell you what, when it gets to a point where, Parker's starting and everything that we're doing, her and I are gonna have to sit separate.
You guys were watching it on different computers?
No, I had it on mine because I had the surround sound off mine. So she was at her desk though watching it. So she was behind me, and I was sitting off to the side, and she's like, I went out to clean up dinner, and all I heard was, and then she'd
That's
be like, then like that tea should have happened,
Oh yeah.
and she's
should've.
like, Jesus fuck call. I'm like,
or at
"Oh,"
least
like,
an intentional. I mean, he was. That's what I didn't get. Like, so I thought the game was called pretty evenly.
Yeah, I
I
would
think
agree.
there should have been some more calls. I think the Severson kid was
He was pushing off.
the older one was pushing off quite a bit, and Scott's a really good defender. And then
He didn't back down an inch.
right.
Yeah.
But when but when they were on the fast break, when Lemke was on that fast break, and the guy fouled him from behind, I mean, fouled him like on top, above his
Flagrant.
shoulders, and it
Flagrant.
was like, I mean, if that isn't an intentional foul for Lemke not to make that layup, I don't know what it is really.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's part of the game, I guess.
Yeah.
I thought it was a pretty good called game. to
It
be
was
honest.
it was both ways called fairly. I think if there was a bad call on Marquette, then there was a bad call on Madrid to follow
Yeah.
up, and
Yeah.
there was a few misses, but what I think's happening, and correct me, you could correct me if I'm wrong. At Iowa State basketball level, like at the state tournament, are those refs the same refs that ref during the year?
I think so. They have like crews.
It's a selection committee.
Right.
Yeah. So
right.
like what you're seeing in like women's college basketball is the refs can't keep up with the faster gameplay now, and I think that's probably has to do something with high school too.
So it's funny you say that. When Bellevue and Marquette played for the second time up at WD brought the refs in. They were 4A refs,
Mhm.
Okay.
and they were saying that like, holy cow, like we were not ready for this type of game. They were like both of these teams are running. We were not prepared
Right.
to be running that much. So I think like depending on class, depending on level and like stuff like that, you probably get used to how you ref and how you
See,
coach.
what I think would be really fucking cool is we have 4 classes of basketball. Right?
For boys, girls,
boys.
I think they have 5.
Okay,
5.
so for the boys, I think it'd be really cool if you took the champions of each conference or each, level and then played them as a semifinal against each other. 1A goes 4A, 2A goes 3A.
Oh yeah,
And then see who's like the overall state champion.
like a Drake relays type
I
thing,
think it
but for
would be-
basketball.
I think it'd
that
be
would be
really
cool.
to
I don't
see all
think
those
it'd be
guys.
close.
You don't think so?
I don't know, man.
I think you'd be surprised.
I mean, who would be your 4A?
Who was the 4A champs?
I don't know.
Even the 2A schools obviously are a lot more talent than 1A.
Yeah, but
I don't know about that though.
I think at the younger like at the 1A level and even 2A level, I think you've got the shorter, faster kids with maybe a touch of height. Where I think when you get to that 3A, 4A, that's when you start seeing the 6'4" guard and the 6'6" center. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or 6'8" center. I think
Yeah.
that's where you start seeing a lot of that actual basketball team play and style.
Right.
But like, I don't think they're fast in comparison.
No, I think Marquette played against some 4A teams. I mean, they lost a senior that was their
Yeah.
only loss, but I think they played another 4A team and beat them. Obviously, they beat them because they were 27-2 or whatever it was.
Yeah, after the loss in the championship.
Right.
I'm gonna look see who 4A was.
But I think Madrid could have played. Oh, didn't, but those guys could play, man.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Everyone on their team could shoot it.
I think it would be really cool, especially if you only had 4 classes, to just say, hey, we're going to have a semifinal playoff of all the champions, and we're going to crown the ultimate champion of Iowa for basketball. I think it'd be really neat.
When did they stop doing the constellation game? Do you
So-
know?
The consolation stuff, I have no idea.
So Valley beat Joaquin Northwest for 4A.
Okay.
I don't even know who Valley is.
The West Des Moines Valley.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so they beat Linn-Mar to go to the championship game. I don't know. You'd have to think some of them. I mean, well, Dubuque Senior, I guess, would be 4A.
It'd be interesting. I think it'd be a fun playoff.
Yeah. That'd be
Yeah,
fun.
I
That would be
mean,
cool.
It'd be interesting to see what happens. Try it once. See what
It'd be
happens.
cool if you could do that and not count it towards like your record.
Yeah.
You know,
But,
like
like-
if you do it in, like mid-season, like during like winter break or something
Yeah.
like that, I think that would be really cool.
And I know like track's coming up, and like a lot of these kids are transitioning right now because track started for you.
Yeah.
But I think it would be cool to kind of do it like, the semifinals you see in men's college basketball of like, all right, boys, we all played Saturday. Whoever won, or Friday night, apologies. You're going to get almost a week's rest. You're going to play again on Thursday.
Yeah.
And then the championship's going to be played Saturday night the following week.
That'd be
think
tough though, because
Yeah, I get it.
some of those athletes that just got done yesterday, they've already missed 3 weeks of track.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's a lot.
I know.
Mike's track practice over here. They're doing pyramids.
Hey, they were. We
Oh,
were
is that
having
picture? Was
fun.
that pictures?
Yeah, dude.
How'd that go?
kidding.
How'd that go?
They didn't get the pyramid set.
They didn't?
No, there was no ladder or nothing. They were trying to crawl up each other's backs. I'm like,
Oh,
I was talking to
girls.
my assistant coach. I'm like, let's just wait for a little bit and see how long it takes for them to figure out that that ain't gonna work. And then finally I'm like, all right. Nobody get hurt. Like, let's stop doing this. We don't have a ton of numbers the way it is. So, like,
Yeah.
let's just chill, take a funny picture in a different way.
Yeah.
So,
Who's your assistant?
Clint Mickles,
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
first meet on Tuesday.
Yeah?
Yep.
Oh, where's that at?
Dubuque.
Yeah?
Yeah.
At least the tracks are dry.
At UD. It's inside.
Okay.
Indoor.
Yeah. First 3 meets are
It
inside.
better be dry in there.
It's too dry. It's hard to breathe in there.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. We won't run anybody in the 3000 or probably even the 15 just because it's like,
They'll get gassed.
yeah. And like, no offense to my girls, I just don't think they're in shape for that yet.
Well, you guys have only been practicing for what, a couple weeks?
Yeah. Yeah, but your distance runners, if
No, they've
they're
been running,
serious,
right.
they should have been running in November.
Right.
So,
All the way through the winter, too.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, run. Yeah,
Yeah.
they should run all year round.
Yeah.
If they want to be good.
Right.
So, with that, should we jump into Sip and Savor?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
should.
sure.
Okay.
We haven't really getting into anything yet.
No, we haven't. That's what I love about lives and
Yeah.
St. Patty's Day especially. I mean,
For sure. If we were at a bar, we'd probably be talking the same shit,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. There's no outline here.
I was really hoping one of you fuckers didn't wear green. I was going to get up in the middle of the show and just whoop.
You pinch me? You tried to earlier.
I didn't notice the hat was green before the lights came on.
Yeah, I really don't
Thought
know.
it was great.
I really don't know whose this is either. I thought it was yours.
No.
Hat?
Mhm.
You found it down here?
No, it was in my car one day.
Oh, maybe
Actually, no, it was on that chair. I told you about that.
Yeah. I mean,
It was on the chair sitting over there one night, and I don't know whose it was. I've had it for like 6 months.
not
I mean-
mine.
Yeah, maybe
I
it's
don't-
Dave. Maybe it's Kyle.
I don't buy green hats.
it's yours now.
Yep.
We're going streaking. Bring your green hat.
Bring in your hat. Let's go.
Hey, leave those movie quotes for later, bud.
Oh, teaser.
So tonight we're doing some, as Josh hinted earlier, some Jameson and ginger ale and some Guinness. Nothing says St. Patty's Day like Guinness and Jameson. I think the Jameson and ginger ale is good.
I'm a big Moscow Mule fan, and Jameson mules, they're delicious.
They're for you, huh?
They are.
I think they're good, man. They are. They could probably be dangerous though, because you don't taste the Jameson at all.
You do not. And on a hot summer's day, that would get chugged pretty quick on a golf course.
Like my dad said, he drinks these, and he's like, he goes, I got tired of buying a bottle of Jameson and mixing my own, but I would, that bottle would last me how long? He goes, so
Yeah.
instead of having to mix them, I just started buying these.
No, it's a good idea.
And then he'll go out to a restaurant and get his Jameson and ginger ale there. But
Yeah.
Huh.
they're
That's
pretty
good.
good. I mean, they're not bad. These were bought at Van's Liquor Store in
Thank you,
Dubuque,
Vans.
Illinois. They've been in my fridge since December. We were going to our family's Christmas, and my dad was like, "I only have one left," and I'm like, "Oh, do you want me to stop and get you some?" He goes, "I can't find them, up there." And I said, "I'll stop at Van's. I bet they have them." Sure enough, they did. I bought him 2 4-packs, and then he didn't drink any of them. And he's like, "We leave for Florida in 2 weeks, so here."
Take
and
'em
I'm
home.
like, "Okay." I
Hell
got
yeah.
I'll take
at
'em.
least what I bought, I got back.
I
There you
appreciate
go.
it. Yeah.
But
They're good. They're good. I enjoy
yeah,
it.
so they were bought at Van's Liquor. I'm sure the Guinness was bought at Van's Liquor as well.
It was on
In Cincinnati Avenue. Head on over to Van's Liquor for some Yingling. That's still there. They still have plenty of stock of that too.
Was there quite a bit there when you were there?
I haven't been there.
Oh, I thought you were going up this week.
I was going to, and then I
Oh.
got busy.
Shit happens.
Yeah, my mouth's been watering for some Yingling.
Mike's over there in a trance thinking.
No,
about
I'm
it.
listening to it. I'm listening.
Have you ever had it?
Yeah, I don't like beer.
Oh,
Really?
well, you're drinking Guinness.
I'm doing it for the pod.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Next week's Coke.
Like
Doing it for the pod.
I love a coke.
like a cola? Like a
Coca-Cola.
Okay.
Coca-Cola.
Not that Colombian Bam Bam.
No,
No.
We'll leave that for another day, I guess.
No,
Okay.
we won't.
So here's a quick word from Van's Liquor.
Are you ready to make every moment unforgettable? Well, we've got the perfect pit stop for you. Van's Liquor. Need a rare bottle for that special occasion? Van's Liquor has it. Craving the finest beers for your weekend hangout? Van's Liquor has it. Just over the bridge at 470 Cincinnati Avenue, East Dubuque. Van's Liquor has everything you need to turn the ordinary into extraordinary. Don't settle for less. Choose the best at Van's Liquor. Your celebration headquarters in East Dubuque.
Thank you, Van's Liquor, for all your beverage needs. Head on over to Van's Liquor in East Dubuque, Illinois on Cincinnati Avenue. They have slot machines. They have jerky. They have cigars. You name it. Vans Liquor has everything. Mention the Manstream podcast. You won't get a discount, but we sure love you to tell them that you were there and you heard it on the Manstream podcast.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate it. They appreciate
Absolutely.
it. You know, go get some Jameson and ginger ale. Go get some Guinness. Go get some Yingling. Go get some Eagle Rare.
Ooh, I still got to pick that bottle up.
Yeah, while you're there, pick me up some Yingling.
Okay.
Is it really that good though?
The
Yingling?
Eagle Rare or Yingling?
I've had Yingling and I've had Busch Light.
There's
I've
a-
had all kinds of stuff.
I
I
think
just
with
like, is it
Yuengling-
really that
I
good?
think it is.
There's a bunch of different flavors too, but the original, it's
I
really
don't.
good.
Well, yeah, it's funny you say that. Kyle Shekels down in Cancun today, and he sends me a Snapchat, and he's got a Tecate Light,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
which ever since when I lived in Texas, if I drink Mexican beer, Tecate is the beer I drink. And I said, "Is all they have is Tecate Light?" And he goes, "No." And I said, "Try Tecate over Tecate Light." And it's much like Yingling over Yingling Light.
Mhm.
Like, I prefer Yingling. That was the first beer they made. Tecate, the first beer they made. Then they brought out Tecate Light. I've never had Yingling Flight, and I've never had their Black and Tan.
Black and Tan's good.
Is it?
What are we talking flavor wise there? Like what's it?
So the Black and Tan is basically like what you'd get as a stout and
Okay.
a brown ale. So like if you
like
talk
a
about
Ruthie or something like that?
yeah, something like that. But if you talk about Black and Tans, it always started originally with Bass and Guinness, and you would pour the Bass first, and then you'd float the Guinness on top.
We used to make Black and Tans with Lineys and Guinness.
Yeah, you could, and you could do it with like Blue Moon, anything that's kind of like in that ale family that's kind of a light blonde.
We used to drink Black and Tans before every Iowa Hawkeye home game for football.
Really?
Yeah, because it was the closest we could get to
To
black
yellow
and gold.
yellow and black. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's good.
This is more than a hat rack, buddy.
Yeah, the OG one
Most
though,
days.
the England is the best.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've never had Flight, and I don't even know what Flight is. But
It's Jordan's beer, I'm sure.
no, it's got airplane wings on it. But dude, Yingling is my favorite beer. When I go down south, that's all I get.
And when in Cancun, you drink El Presidente.
Yeah, you do. You definitely do. When we were in Dominican, we were drinking that.
El Presidente.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
It's a
beer.
really good fucking Mexican beer.
Oh, no
Yeah.
kidding?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I'm a Corona fan, but
The
like
worst.
El Presidente.
I'd
Yeah,
rather
it was
drink
good.
Phenomenal.
Modelo or Pacifico than Corona.
Modelo's a good beer. Pacifico's a good beer. But if you and Ashley go down, I think even if you get to Florida, you should find an El Presidente down there.
And I don't mind Sol. Sol's okay. But
Eh.
Tecate is...
You think Yingling's gonna be one of those things that's like, now that it's more accessible, it won't be as like,
No.
A well-held secret.
yeah, or like, whoa, got a can.
No, because do you know the amount of people in this area that have been like bootlegging that shit back from...
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Now that it'll be more accessible, it won't be as a big of a deal that
I
they
don't
have
think
it.
so.
It's not
it's
a
a-
novelty now. It's
Right.
just
I don't know.
considered.
I wouldn't. Not for me, at least. Because I drank Yingling when I lived out in Virginia. That was when I first got introduced to it.
Mm-hmm.
2 brewery tours later, and I'm still drinking it to this
And
day.
he's still pissing Yingling.
Yeah, dude. It's good.
I'll try a can and I'll see what I think.
Pottsville,
But I just feel like beer
Pennsylvania.
tastes like beer.
Oh,
Yeah.
for
I
sure.
don't
I
know.
mean,
It does have some subtle flavors. Like I'm a fan of Guinness, I'm a fan of Corona, but I won't
Yeah.
drink most other beers.
Yeah. Like I told you guys that 2 Christmases ago when Maya was like, "Oh, you guys are such big Busch Light drinkers. Okay, we'll see." And she got out all the other light beers and she put them behind cardboard and was like, "Name them. If you're so good at tasting beer of what it's like and you can name off all these beers, nobody got anything right."
we should
Yeah.
try that on here because I think I could.
All
I
right.
think you'd be surprised.
All right, let's do that. Let's
Let's do
set that
it.
up for one.
Let's do it.
Like
The
if
blind
you're
taste
asking
test.
me like the difference between Miller Lite, Bud Light, Busch Light, Coors Light, for
Yeah.
sure.
And
I think I
that's
could tell
yeah,
you.
you sound exactly like my family that played. They got everything wrong.
I did talk to Jeff, and he said he would be up for that blind taste testing for bourbon.
Yeah, let's do it.
So I think if we're doing a bourbon blind tasting, we should also do a beer blind tasting.
Yeah.
Then maybe we'll do a seltzer blind tasting.
I think so. Yeah,
Everybody's going to know what one the White Claw is because it's going to be the spiciest one.
Spicy.
Why is it so spicy?
I'm just going to go off of the belches that I have afterwards.
Yeah.
I'm going to figure it out from there.
From someone that never drank seltzers until they joined the Manstream podcast, we're making seltzers manly again.
We are.
But
Yeah, one seltzer at a time. One sip, everybody knows
that's
the
our new
rules.
slogan. Yeah, our new slogan. Ever since then, like I can tell the difference between a White Claw and like
Oh,
a
yeah.
fucking
Absolutely.
Noon
Oh, yeah.
or anything.
Truly
Oh,
or
yeah. Well, I've never had one of them.
Truly's got way more. If you get
Truly's
the
good.
Truly juice ones, they have a lot of juice.
I like the neutrals. Neutrals are good too.
I'm a fan of the carbless. I'm a fan of now that we have tried like the Good Boys. I was
Gotta be honest. I mean, even Good Boy seltzers are good.
Good Boys were good.
They are very good.
I was not a fan of
Happy Dad's good.
Happy Dad's good. But, here's the thing. Happy Dad was kind of like the level up from the high noons that we were doing, and we all loved him. And then as soon as we tried something else, we're like, fuck, this better.
You know what wasn't good? Dad water.
I still haven't tried that. I pulled it out of the fridge tonight, and I'm going to leave it there.
Brutal.
That
Those
stuff
were
is
fucking
not
bad,
good.
dude. Oh,
If
sorry.
anybody from Dad Water's listening, you need to change that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I was
Mom water actually not bad,
I haven't tried
but
that.
the dad water.
I was putting the Jameson in the fridge, and Josh was like, "I think we could just take this out of the fridge." I'm like, dude, I don't think anybody's gonna drink that.
I wasn't
shit.
going to try it.
I'll never not like high noons though. Those are like my favorite go-to.
You know,
Nooners are the best.
Pineapple.
Yeah.
Pineapple for me is the best.
I like them all really.
We were getting ready to go out to Florida, and Mom and Dad called, and they said, "What do you guys want to drink?" And I'm like, "Yingling." And they said, "What's Ashley drink?" I said, she likes high noons, so they ended up getting high noons, and that's what
Yeah,
and-
dude. I'll drink some high noons. I don't drink a lot, but if I am drinking, I'm trying to find those where I'm drinking
Absolutely.
at.
Absolutely. So, it is March Madness time.
Yeah,
I
how
mean,
about that?
starting tomorrow, after the last tournament
Just trying to check the score.
championship, it's going to be Selection Sunday, and so next week it starts. You guys got any picks on the championship yet?
Duke.
You think so?
Yeah.
If Cooper's healthy.
They're setting him right now. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a sprained ankle.
They said that he there was a report that came out today that he should be good to go.
Oh man, I think Auburn's good, but
They
you
almost
look at
lost the other night though before the
Right.
conference tournament
well,
started.
I mean, it's going to happen, but you look at if you look at the projections, it's all about matchup, right? I mean,
Yeah.
in basketball.
Yeah.
I mean, look what happened in Big Ten today. Wisconsin won, and Michigan knocked off Maryland. Maryland just beat Illinois by like 23 points
Yeah.
last night.
And the Hawks didn't make it.
Iowa didn't make it. They fired their head coach.
He was due, right?
I'm torn because I like Fran, but at the same time, it is time. And especially when you start looking at the bigger picture of things, you look at what Iowa State's doing, you look at what Wisconsin's doing.
Huh.
New coach, all of a sudden now they're
Revitalized.
Sometimes you just need a new voice.
within a year or two.
Yeah.
And so now it's like after 15 years, I don't know if Fran couldn't keep up with recruiting or what the deal was, but I think it's time. He brought a program, though, that was down in the dumps back up.
Yeah.
And, I mean, as soon as Steve Alford left, they brought in Linklater. Linklater fucking shit the bed, and
Yeah.
here comes Fran to pick
Yeah.
up the pieces. So, and he's had some good talent along the way.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you guys know I'm heavy into X Everything app where everything happens. I'm heavy into that, and all his players were coming out of the woodworks and being like,
Absolutely.
he's the best. I can't. I'm not where I'm at today without him, which is you'll love to see. But
Yeah.
I feel like coaches like that do run their course over time.
Yeah.
He's a very loud. He's very, in your face type of coach. I mean, sometimes that works,
Look
sometimes
at
that
Tom
doesn't.
Izzo, man.
Yeah,
I mean, how long's he been at Michigan State
Right.
running this shit?
all-time win in the Big Ten.
Yeah.
All-time leader of wins in the Big Ten. Just past Bobby Knight.
Mhm.
Well, and that's my problem with it, right? I mean, so like Fran the other night against Illinois had his hands in his pocket and he said something to the ref. He gets a technical. I mean, he
But that's
wasn't,
the type of guy he is
You
though.
can't,
but he wasn't yelling. He wasn't yelling. He said something. Now, what he said, I don't know.
pussy ass bitch.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you watch Tom Izzo work the fucking refs every single game,
Yeah.
Yeah.
in their face every game.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know what the difference is? I think Tom Izzo has a winning resume.
Yeah, I guess, but it's probably also depends what you say, and I don't know what they coaches say. I don't know if they're saying the same things, but if you're saying language that ref doesn't like, boom, bang.
Yeah.
And the Fran thing the other night, and maybe it's because he knew his career was over there, but he did not need to get that second technical. That did not
right.
need to happen.
Right.
It's like, dude, keep your cool, stay there for your players, and finish this fucking thing out. Don't act like a dickhead.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the
Just
sec-
finish it out.
The second technical came when he basically looked at the ref and said, "That's fucking bullshit."
Well, and that well deserved. You can't say that. Can't say that.
Yeah.
you clearly can't because he got kicked out, right?
I think it
like,
depends on the ref. I think it solely depends on the ref.
That was a fitting exit though for his firing coming up.
Yeah, you know,
I think he probably knew it, right?
You know, a lot of people make it. Well, shit, they've been talking. There's been
Yeah.
like rumors and you know, little things here and there for 2 months about it.
Yeah.
And you know, Owen Freeman, he is out for the season with a thumb injury or whatever the hell it is. Right when he went out for the rest of the season, I remember Kyle Sheckle sending me a message saying, rumors on Twitter or X is Owen's transferring.
Yep.
What happened today? He announced these transfers.
Dude, I kid you not. I see everything first on Twitter, on X.
Yeah.
Everything that I see is originally seen on X, and then I see it somewhere else.
Yeah, that's the platform.
Like, dude, that's where I get all my information. That's where I get all my news from. That's where I see everything.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's out there quick.
Yeah, it is. And, like, they got community notes, so if it's wrong, it's wrong. And they'll let you know.
They will.
Yeah.
They'll correct you.
Elon.
Yeah, no, it's time, and
bless him.
now I hope for
He's
the
weird.
you know,
Yeah, I think
I hope
hopefully
for a
hopefully
good hire.
Yeah.
hopefully they pull in a pretty good coach here. Hopefully it's another local
Have
kid.
you guys heard anybody?
Well, I
We
think
were
they're talking
last
about
night.
DeVries from West Virginia. They're talking about the guy from Drake.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the two big names right now.
Tell you that Mississippi State guy thinks his name's in there.
So, but like, are you like, is that a highly touted position?
Yeah, dude, you're
Is
getting
it?
$3-4 million a year.
Yeah, what was Fran's buyout? $4 million, wasn't it?
I don't know. I thought his annual salary was like 4.1.
No, but his buyout when they fired him, I think, is $4 million.
Yeah, I think to get him to the end of his contract, which was next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy what they pay him. I mean, Ferentz makes what, 7.5?
He's
Ferentz is
highest
the
paid.
highest paid state employee.
Yeah, and then Fran is number 2.
But he
Yeah.
had worked his way up, right? I mean, do you think the new guy's gonna get that? I don't know how money works. Like that.
I don't know what they'd have to offer him. I mean, obviously they're probably not going to offer him what Fran was I don't know.
It's probably going to be close to 75% of what he was making.
Yeah.
Right. I mean,
is my guess.
for the guy at Drake, I mean, that's a huge pay raise.
Yeah.
For the
Private
guy
school to
at
public
Washington, Virginia or West Virginia, I don't know. I don't know what West Virginia. I mean, that's a Big 12 school.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think it's a highly sought out position. I think a lot of fear was if Kirk Ferentz, say he retires next year. I think there's a good chance it happens. He needs 1 win or 2 wins to be the all-time winningest coach in Big Ten history.
Then he'll bow out.
And then I think at the end of the season, I think he, in my opinion, says I'm retiring. Maybe not, but if he does, I mean, I think that's a highly sought out position too.
Yeah, I think so
Mhm.
too. But
If Tom
I wouldn't be
Brands gets let go
surprised.
today, I think that's a highly sought out position.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't be surprised though if like you see a dip though, in play, just because like having somebody around like that we had Vandervelty on the other last weekend.
Yeah.
And he was talking about the development program. Like that's really tough to replace.
Oh yeah,
And that's why a
know?
lot of kids do transfer. They got brought in by a certain coach that they trusted, they
Yeah.
knew, they liked his style and,
Right.
and everything. And then they leave. Now they're back like, where do I
That's-
fit in?
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
what like us fanatics.
Are we
like,
going to be running the same program? Like, is
Right.
my position even going to be the same?
and I
Mhm.
consider myself a fanatic, but that's what like us like that don't miss a football game and follow the program for a long time. That's what we fear. Like all these people are quick to jump, like fire him, and it's like
Hold on.
the grass isn't always greener.
Right.
And like the prime example of that would have been basketball when Steve Alford, he had Jeff Horner, Greg Bruner, Adam Haluska. You talked
Mhm.
about him the other night. And that team, and they had like the longest win streak at Carver ever. And then when he got fired or took another job, they brought in Linklater, and he
Mhm.
was fucking terrible.
Shit the bed.
And so that's what we worry about. Like, are we as Iowa fans, when it comes to football, are we ready to see a change of like having an offense and stuff? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But at the same time, as I tell Kyle Sheck all the time, because we talk Iowa sports all the time, I say, am I ready to see a change at the defense? No, because our defense is always good.
Yeah.
Well, you don't think Parker's going to leave, do you?
Who knows?
I mean, I think if you bring in a head coach, they get to bring in their staff, right?
Who knows?
Yeah.
And so we really worry about, like, if Ferentz goes, what's next? Because the grass isn't always greener. I think in basketball, I think nowadays it's a little different. I mean, look, like, I don't want to keep using Iowa State as an example, but look at Iowa State. Hoiberg leaves or got fired. I don't remember what happened there. They brought in that guy. He was here for like 4 years and couldn't do shit. And then they got rid of him, and they bring in this guy. In the past 2 years, they've been a top 10 team.
Is that Prom that they brought in?
No, Prom was the one that got fired.
Okay.
Yeah, or let go. And then they bring in this guy now. Past 2 years, they've been a top 10 team.
Yeah.
This guy, I've never heard of this guy before until they brought him into Iowa State, you know.
Talent pool, you know, different players, people
Yeah,
follow.
absolutely. And so I think that's what our hope for basketball. But I don't know, for foot, and Vandervelde's right. I mean, and much like Fran, if it's clear on Twitter, on X, how those players feel about Fran. It doesn't matter how the fans feel.
Yeah.
Right.
Look at these players; they love playing for Fran.
And if you're a coach like that, like they will obviously always say like, "Hey, love the fans, respect you, blah blah blah." But at the end of the day, they don't fucking care as long as your players respect you and the families of those players respect you, and they have, you
And you
know,
have
they
lifelong
appreciate you.
relationships then?
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
That's all that fucking matters.
Right.
That's all that matters.
Agreed.
Yeah, that whole lawsuit against Ferentz was a bunch of hogwash. I mean, that guy. I mean, look, he is one of the most respectable coaches out there.
Yeah.
And that guy, like, his players love playing for him. And I don't know. I'm scared of the future if he decides to leave, but I'm also getting to the point, and I never felt this way until this past year, that maybe it's time
It's time.
Yeah, I think it's time. I
It's
think
time.
it's time.
for Ferentz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I just like we said, you know, every coach runs its course. He's been there a very long time. Obviously, everybody respects him, but like something has to change, dude.
Even if he
Like-
even if he went out and he won a fucking Big Ten championship this year, I don't think that he could still stay.
Yeah, I think people.
No.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
think, and I think
the chatter's loud.
I think Nick Saban said it best, right? I mean, Nick Saban, he leaves, and he kind of made it like, I can't keep up with the way things are changing in college football. And another thing that he said was, he goes, I didn't want to be a part of looking the kid in the eye and promising him the next 4 years when nowadays with the transfer portal and all this shit, you can't promise that.
Right.
Yep. Now all they want is just a bag of money and, you know, come play for me for a year.
Yeah. Well, how about maybe you guys didn't even see this. I can't remember what player it was, but he was one of like the top gross earners in basketball this year. He made like $2 million, and he was like bawling at the end of the game and saying like, "Oh man, like it didn't even, like the money didn't matter and stuff." And it's like, well, you get paid, and this is still the you
The
know
reaction you
Yep, this is the money don't matter, right?
Right.
When you're losing, it don't fucking matter.
get. It
right?
just makes it a lot easier to go home to.
Oh, for sure.
Did you hear what?
Or like get hurt. Like if you're
Yeah.
Cooper, right, and you're like, shit, like, you know, what's he do? Because he's kind of said like, oh, maybe I'll play another year at Duke. I love Duke. Like
Yeah.
maybe I'll play another year.
right?
Who
Might
knows?
be able to make more money at Duke and
Than in the NBA.
endorsements through that than play at the NBA. But then you risk like
Injury.
if NBA is your goal, which for him it is.
And he'll get there.
He will get there, you know, but then you risk like, hey, what if I rupture my Achilles? What if that rolled ankle was a fucking complete knee tear? You know what I mean? Like you risk that and you're never the same player. Look at Grant Hill.
Yeah.
You know, he was touted to be one of the best players to be ever to play the game until he got hurt. I mean, he still had a very good career after that, but nothing was like what they were talking about.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's the same with like Caitlin Clark. I mean,
Yeah.
she would have
Tracy
made more
McGrady.
money staying in college on nil and endorsements than she did in the WNBA.
Yeah.
But you know, you always have that fear
Right.
of what if I get hurt? I mean, I don't know. I remember what Caitlin said on New Heights podcast though. She said that she was watching these people get nil money all the time, and they're going out spending it and like left and right. And she's like, "You realize that you're going to have to pay taxes at the end of the year."
No, I mean, you know, you're an 18-year-old kid. You never had a pot to piss in, and you get to college. Somebody throws you $100,000 bag. I mean, these fuckers are going to go out there and
Yeah.
just rip
But
it
that's
apart.
frightening.
You remember what
It
you
is,
did with
dude.
your refund check? That was like $1,000.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
you
That was
know?
every commission check when I sold cars, dude. I'm rich. Like, let's go.
Refund check. Oh, stimulus stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, I took that away.
No. Like if you applied
That's
for a
probably what the
loan, like
bills-
you'd get a refund check through your loans to like go buy your books or like, you know, you never had that?
School?
Yeah.
No.
Huh. Oh yeah.
Some schools were rent only.
We were poor bitches.
I mean, I ain't rich. I tell you that.
But no, it's frightening though. It is. It's frightening
It
to
is.
like
It's
to
scary.
like that we're putting this on 18-year-olds and they have no guidance of it.
I think a lot
Like,
of them.
That's what they wanted.
I think a
know.
lot of them will get money managers or will get financial advisors. I mean, the smart
Yeah, but
ones
you can't
do.
trust them either.
No, you can't. But at some point, you gotta.
So,
somebody's got to look out for your
It's
shit.
funny you say that's what they wanted. It is and it's not. Like, and hopefully someday maybe we have Jordan Bohannon on here to talk about that. Because like everything that they sat in with like the NCAA when they were pushing nil
Mhm.
versus what it is now is not what they wanted.
No.
They wanted like Gatorade and Nike and Under Armour to pay some money to the players they were making fucking money off of. Not all of a sudden every school have these alumni coalitions raising $2 million to throw at people.
Yeah.
Like, but leave it to the NCAA to fuck something up. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
McAfee says it all the time.
what? Leave it to the NCAA?
To fuck it up.
Oh yeah,
They're always gonna fuck it up. They're never gonna make the right
they always
decision.
have.
Yeah.
They
Just
always
fucking
have.
I don't disagree.
They always have. So, yeah, I don't know. It'll be an interesting tournament. I probably will do better on the women's bracket than I will on just because I followed more women's basketball this year.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, for years, but then the men's because I didn't have to deal with the dumb fans in women's basketball. Like men's basketball brings out the dumb fans.
Oh, I don't know, man. A lot of fucking stupid fans out there on the women's side the last couple years.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and that's
A lot.
so it's funny because like we had the conversation once, like because I remember Kyle and I talking 10 years ago about we were watching fucking Iowa women's basketball every year, and people are like, really? And I'm like, yeah. I said the reason why was because back then I got away from stupid fans, like because Iowa women they had a good following but not a big following,
Yeah.
and I didn't have to deal with the dumb comments, you know.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden, since Caitlin, it's like all them fans came over.
Yeah,
I
right.
mean, they're packing the stadium more than men's teams.
Fuck, they couldn't even give. They offered $2 beer night at Carver for students, and they couldn't even get them in the doors.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Like that's the thing that kills me about Carver. You have no home court advantage. You go to Duke, I'm afraid to play there. UNC, afraid to play there. That student section's so loud and it's in your face.
Yeah, but that's tradition. Like that's not that's blue blood programs right there. Iowa's not.
Yeah.
Well, when they don't allow the students to be down along the court because
Yeah.
those tickets are sold to the old geezers from fucking Athens, Iowa.
Right, right. I just don't think we're there. I don't think we'll ever will be there either.
I don't know why Atkins came to my mind, but you know,
No.
but that's what I'm saying. Like you look at the bottom row, and it's always older people that don't
Yeah.
stand up, and
Yeah.
then
Which- If you weren't getting people camping out for a week, the whole week of school to watch Caitlin, it'll never be like that in Iowa.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got people camping out at campus for a Duke North Carolina game for a week and a half and staying in their tent instead of going back to their fucking dorm rooms. You know what I
We're
mean?
going
Like,
to class.
yeah. So like that, if we didn't have that for Caitlin, we'll never have that
Yeah.
for anybody.
Don't disagree.
Yeah.
I would agree. Yeah, I mean, but they need to do something.
Yeah.
I mean, you need to bring some sort
Are
of
they
home court advantage.
are they building a new basketball stadium?
Uh-uh.
No.
No, they'll stay at Carver. Carver's a good arena.
Mhm.
They just need to figure some things out.
Shout out to ice cream.
Oh, dude, Carver cones are the best.
Yeah.
I mean, you go to Carver, you got to get a Carver cone.
That's what it's about, right?
A lot of soft serve ice cream there. So, smoking gun jerky out of Lincoln, Nebraska.
Yeah. That's good shit,
The
dude.
Nebraska.
My box is out. I gotta order another fucking
yeah,
box.
I know. That shit goes fast, man. That shit goes fast.
Yeah.
We still got the hot box to do, but we're waiting for regular Ryan, or Ryan with a hard R, he says.
Ryan with a hard R.
We're waiting for Ryan to be on because he likes a little spice, but he doesn't like a lot of spice.
Yeah.
And I think this hot box is gonna just roll him over.
It'll bring the content. It'll definitely bring the, because I like spicy shit. So,
Ooh. We got a chat
uh-oh.
comment request. Some gentleman says, "Hi Mike, Iowa sucks. Hey Mike, How does it feel that Illinois has a better football program than Iowa?
What?
Gentleman by the name of Matt with looks like a picture of Yeezy, Kanye.
Oh, I bet he's a real fucking winner.
Yeah. Illinois doesn't have a better football program than Iowa. Maybe 1 year. Thanks,
Who the fuck
Matt.
is that? What is that, Mike?
What?
Who the fuck is Matt?
I don't know.
Maybe it's Matt for you. No, it's got to be Matt for him.
It ain't gonna be for me.
I don't know who Matt
What
is.
flavor we got?
Tennessee whiskey.
Tennessee whiskey.
I like Tennessee
You're
whiskey.
smooth.
Mhm.
Tennessee whiskey.
I think I bought one of the bigger bags of the Tennessee whiskey once.
Yeah, pass that on down. Give
I'm
that-
good. I just need one piece. Otherwise, I'm going to be sitting here chomping on people's ears for a while.
You're gonna get the ASMR.
That drives me nuts. Thanks, Matt, again for your comment. Why don't
Fucking
you?
wrong, Matt.
Yeah, you can come. on, we invite you on the podcast
Yeah,
here.
come on down.
Come down and talk to us about that.
Dave hopped on and said, "Matt's high right now."
Yeah.
Matt goes, "No, I'm low riding dirty."
We gotta figure out who this guy is.
I don't know.
Yeah. Make
Government-
yourself known, Matt. What's your last name?
Government name, Matt.
We don't name drop on our show.
He has 2 subscribers.
Gotcha.
It says, "I'm gonna say" is what his name is.
Hmm.
He joined in 08, so he's been on for a while.
Let's go.
Man, I don't know. Illinois, their football program. And the fact that you're sitting there, we have a better football program. You got Brett Bielema as your fucking coach. Come on now.
He did say Iowa is better than Illinois, hands down. Oh, that's Dave. Dave said that. Sorry, Matt.
But anyway,
I was like, how did Matt retract on his
He did.
statement
It was
that
Dave.
fast?
It was Dave. This is good. I like Tennessee whiskey.
Tennessee whiskey from Smoking Gun Jerky. That's good beef jerky. I haven't had it in a while. I was down in Florida. I've been out of jerky. Haven't ordered any. I need to get me some again though.
yeah, I got
It's a great office snack.
Mhm.
dude, it's so good. Yeah, I got the Valentine's Day pack when we were running the 20%, and that fucker's been gone. But it was after Valentine's Day, and they still had their Valentine's Day option. So I'm like, oh yeah, I can
getting
get
that.
15 bags for whatever it was. I don't know what it was, like $65 or something like that after the discount.
Hey, you know what I
So
saw?
fucking good.
What I saw they're advertising that I thought was cool. You can have them put your logo on their jerky packages.
Yeah.
If
No
you wanted
shit?
to, like, if you bought them for like a party or something,
Uh-huh.
or like if you were getting married and you're like, hey, the dessert or here's your snack.
Sorry to interrupt. Didn't mean
Fuck
to.
what you're saying, Mike. It don't matter. Oh my
He
God.
goes, "I played COD with Mike and Rye Guy years ago."
Oh yeah, he's a fucking tool.
He
bag.
goes,
Oi.
and then he goes,
Don't
he's a
unsubscribe
bum.
though.
Luke Altmaier is better than Tom Brady.
That's Matt. I can't remember Matt's last name.
Matt, drop your last name.
The way it sounds, you don't deserve it.
I think
Stay subscribed though.
Mike's gonna go through his friends list on COD right now.
Riley,
Go subscribe on X.
Matt Bloom,
Matt Bloom.
Matt
Hey,
Bloom.
didn't we have? Wasn't he in one of our fantasy leagues?
No, before you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like the probiotic brand, Bloom.
Uh,
Nobody.
BLUHM.
Oh.
Anyways, yeah, you can get your logo put on. So say like you and Maya were getting married, you could have gave out free jerky bags with fucking like Mike and Maya Steinis and created a logo or something. Yeah,
M&M.
I thought that was cool shit.
Eminem.
Yeah, the M&M show.
We should
Yeah.
get some stamped for the Mainstream podcast.
We
I
could
may or may not have put a
sticker on.
bunch of stickers out at Wells Fargo, you know.
They may or may not be already down.
So,
Yeah, they probably are, but I put them on there.
so when one of the maintenance guys scans the code and fucking emails me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Wasn't
start
me,
putting
sir.
them on every fucking urinal, dude. Like, just
I've been slapping them in places.
the mainstream. Yeah.
Well, no, you know how like Menards they put their ad flyers right in front
Oh
of the
yeah, yeah,
urinal.
yeah. Slap it right on
Put it
there.
on that
Slap
plastic.
it right on there.
I don't think anybody noticed.
I think they would when they take the Menards ad flyers down and throw them away.
I'm like,
Then-
oh, there's a sticker
then we're
still
out
on
of
this.
stickers. So yeah, Smoking Gun Jerky, 10% off if you mention the Manstream podcast. You click on our coupon or our link and enter
Manstream
coupon Manstream10. And there's no limit to that. They ship throughout the whole United States. And it's fast shipping too.
Yeah.
2 day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. And like, they have over 50 flavors. It's so fucking good.
Mhm.
There's so many options. They have this I think it was called like Hawaiian Explosion. Dude, it was fucking. Excuse me. It was really good. It was really good. It was like sweet and it was had like
Sweet, spicy.
had a big kick at the end of it. It was,
Probably a little pineapple,
Yep.
little chili.
and they also do sauces and seasonings too, right?
Ryan had the
Yeah,
seasoning.
Ryan's got the seasoning.
Yeah.
He's been throwing them on his ribeyes every night.
Mhm.
Yeah, we got to throw some of the pictures and videos up of him using that seasoning on
Yeah.
his steaks.
Yeah, he bought a couple different seasonings from them, and they got marinades. They got a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, we appreciate them because they're
Yeah.
they're fucking good.
You know, us in Iowa, we know that Nebraska doesn't do much right, but
Right.
one thing they did do right was smoking gun jerky.
Absolutely. I can't deny that.
No,
I
yeah,
agree with that.
Iowa checks off the list better at football, all them things, but smoking gun jerky really hits it. So, yeah, visit our website, click on that link, enter Manstream10 coupon, get 10% off, order it up. You won't be mad at us, I can tell you that.
No.
So, with that,
Or your wife will be mad at us after you buy so much of this because
yeah,
it's so
that's true
goddamn
too.
good.
That's true too.
My wife was like, "What is all that in that box?" And I was like, "Oh, that's beef jerky." I was nice enough to order her flavors that I thought she would like and the kids would like, so it didn't get me in too much trouble when I ordered 15 bags of it.
It was 20% off.
Yeah, right. Fuck,
Can't
you have
pass
to.
that up.
That's girl math. They should
Yeah.
understand that.
Did you ever give your trucker friends a try so they could buy it? Family, the truck, they drive semi. You said,
Oh yeah, yeah. Penny and Scott,
Yeah.
Candace's mom and father-in-law
yeah, that one.
or stepdad. Yeah, yeah. No, Scott enjoys it.
Okay.
He likes the jerky.
Tell them to order it.
I think they will.
Oh.
He just got out of surgery today.
Okay, well that's probably why he hasn't ordered it
Yeah,
yet.
he had his appendix rupture. Like,
Oh.
Yeah, well, you know what? I mean, surgery, anything that you think you're busy, you still have time to order.
God damn it.
if you're dying,
Yeah.
you don't know if you'll make it to the end of the week. Still buy some fucking
Yeah.
jerky.
You know what? If you think you have COVID and you can't taste, order beef jerky and see if you can taste it.
Order the hot box and you will get your taste buds back.
Yeah. I mean, there's no excuses. you
And
know?
the labels, that's so funny. The labels will match with, whether your beliefs of the vaccine or not. Complete idiot. Right? You can't fix stupid. So,
Good names.
kind of
Yeah.
match
Yeah,
on fucking
Yeah.
point there.
yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Absolutely.
right.
No, you're good. You're good. Good names. You even set the box back pretty decent, so it was looking like it's displayed properly. I like
Yeah,
it.
we ain't
It's a little
perfect
crooked,
around
but
here.
that's
We
fine.
ain't perfect around here.
That's fine. So yeah,
We're men. We
no
don't care about that.
excuses. Order beef jerky from Smoking Gun Jerky out of Lincoln, Nebraska. You won't be mad at us. Let's do one of them fun top 10 lists.
There's only two of us. We're gonna fucking.
Oh, that's
slay.
fine.
Yeah.
No, this one you guys are gonna slay. I've been saving this one for a while.
Slay, girl.
Oh, look at you.
Hey, you
Kill
didn't do that
it.
right.
Yeah.
You kissed the slay.
Yeah, you
Fucking
guys
slay.
I don't even know why that came out.
Oh, yeah.
Get that wrist flick on that next time, bud.
According the top10s.com, which is the best
Just a porn
the
site.
best website for top 10 lists.
Oh, okay.
Top 10 rappers of all time.
Oh,
Fucking Eminem's on there.
I would think so.
We'll put him up.
Yeah, number 1.
Yeah.
Number
Is
1.
he really?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
for sure, dude.
Yeah. Tupac on there.
Tupac's on there.
Yeah, number 2.
Yeah.
Notorious B.I.G.
He's
number
on there.
3.
God damn it. Yeah, number 3.
Is Kendrick Lamar on there?
Should not be
He should. He's good.
of all time.
Number 7.
Ooh.
Yep.
Nas.
Jay Z is on there for sure.
Nas is on there.
I don't
Nas.
think Nas
Nas?
is on there.
Are you picking Nas?
I don't know.
He's a top 10 rapper all time.
I'll risk it with you.
Risk it for the biscuit. Nas is number 4.
Yeah.
Ooh. Jay Z's on there.
Lil Wayne.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Let's get Lil Wayne in there first.
Best rapper alive, they say.
What the fuck?
That's-
Top 10?
Do not like this list already.
Since we're down a player, do we get an
Bullshit. Y'all got fucking, 5 of them already?
I know, but like Lil Wayne is like one of the fucking best.
All right, I'll go with your Jay-Z.
Jay Z should be on there.
Jay-Z's number 5.
You think Kanye
gotta
West
be
is on there then?
Kanye's got to be
Yeah.
on there.
No.
He's not.
No, he's not in the top 10.
Wow.
He's
What's his
on the
rank?
list, but
What's
he's
his number?
like 11 or 12.
Drake.
11.
I like Drake.
I can't.
I like Drake a lot.
He's not a
Dude.
Not a,
He's one of the most popular rappers ever.
I'll go with it, but I don't think he should be on there.
How many do you have already? 2?
None.
None.
Bullshit. Lil
We-
Wayne.
We get an extra one. We get 4.
Yeah.
I'll go.
No, he's not.
I told you he wasn't.
What
He's
the
like
fuck?
16.
Yeah. Ice Cube's got to be on there.
Oh, Snoop Dogg. What about Snoop Dogg?
Snoop, yeah, put Snoop on there.
Yeah, but like I don't think those guys are better than Kanye. I don't think those guys
Yeah.
like in my eyes, I don't think they're better.
I think it's your generation.
Yeah,
The
because
Pimp's
it
in the
is
crib,
because
Bob.
like I
Yeah.
would put J. Cole up there and you don't even know who that guy is.
I listen to his stuff. I could listen to it, but not a fan of it.
Which is weird because like you're a lyricalist and
I
like
know,
that's all he does.
And I tried to listen to it. I did. I listened to that Forest Hill Drive multiple times, and I was like, then you shot me the other one, and I'm like, okay, I'll listen to it. I just, to me, you got to catch me.
Yeah.
Like in the first 15 seconds or I'm out. It's like a movie. I start watching a movie in the first 5 minutes. If I'm not drawn in, I'm shutting it off.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne's 17, just so you know.
That is fucking
Okay.
crazy.
I don't know who
Snoop.
J. Cole is.
I'd go Snoop. Snoop Dogg for sure. Mike offered it up. He goes, what about Snoop? Yeah, Snoop's on there.
Yeah, I agree.
10. He's number 10.
Oh, fuck. So what do we got left? We were
You
1, 2, 3,
have-
4,
You have 9.
10.
You have 8.
We have 10.
Do you think like old school would be
And
on there, like
6.
Run DMC
So you have
and like
6, 8, and 9.
6, 8,
like
9
Easy E, Dr. Dre? Think those people would be on there?
Okay, hold on a second. Let me ask you this. When you talk about your list, he just brought up a good point. Easy E's not, it was NWA. Is it the group or is it the rapper and the individual?
No. I'll just tell you neither.
Or on there?
NWA is not on there, but Eazy-E's like 14.
Okay, I just didn't know if we
Which
were like,
is
if they were
fucking
in a,
wild that he's above Lil Wayne.
I
Like,
just
that's
didn't know if
so
there was like a
stupid.
crew, like if the whole crew was considered in there.
No.
Rappers of all time. I mean, I would say this isn't rap, but like Busta Rhymes would be there.
Mhm.
You can't put Pitbull at rap because he's
Busta Rhymes had like fucking 3 good
Yeah.
raps.
okay. His two,
Some of his better raps came being a freaking feature.
I know. I'm just saying, like,
What
back in the
about
day.
like?
Can we ask chat?
So like the newer rappers like not like 2 Chainz. Like 2 Chainz is like very fucking good for like very very popular. But like the way this list is going, like none of the new rappers are on there.
I don't know when this list was put up. I can't see that, but 2 Chainz or some of them, like if they're new.
2
Yeah.
Chainz have been out for like 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
See, I don't know rap. How old's Tom McDonald? Is he new?
Never heard of him.
Never heard of
he's
that
a
guy.
newcomer. Little Debbie. They're not in the list, just so you know.
I mean, is there new? Give us a hint. Is it new rappers? Like last
We got what
last
are we
20
missing?
years?
7, 8, 9?
No, 6, 8, 9,
Method Man?
and
No.
Josh already said one, but you guys have talked each other out of it. Like you talked around circles.
Busta Rhymes.
No, fuck no. I already told you only had like 3 good raps.
Snoop Dogg? Did we guess Snoop?
You guessed Snoop, and
We
he
guessed
was
Snoop.
10.
Ice Cube. NWA. Ice Cube on his own. He was just as influential as Dr. Dre. Do we put Dr. Dre on there?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like I just don't know. Like how many actual Dr. Dre songs that you know? I mean, like he was
The
very
fucking
popular. with-
Chronic, dude. That
Name
iconic
me
album.
5 songs on that album.
Like now you're talking like
But that's what I'm saying. Is like, can you name me 5 Dr. Dre
can
songs?
I name the song individually? I know every song on that album. Can I name you the title of it? Absolutely not.
Yeah, I know. But if you can name 5 Eminem songs.
Probably can't.
What?
No.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
I can't name the song. I just fucking
What?
listen to the album.
I can name you probably 5 Eminem songs that aren't considered big songs.
I would
Yeah,
say
but that's probably like the only rapper
All right,
you could do it
I would
for.
say Ice Cube.
All right, you know what?
I'm just saying. I don't put Eminem that high. I don't.
The best rapper of all time.
That's your opinion, man.
We've danced around it. Ice Cube.
Okay. fine.
9. Not German for no.
Yeah.
9. He's
If,
number
if,
9.
if Ice, okay, so if Ice Cube is on there, Dr. Dre has to be on there.
Yeah, because Snoop Dogg's on there.
Yeah, Dre.
6.
Okay. So we've
So
got
the thing you have to think about with Dre, and this would be my opinion.
He produces a lot, too.
I have not read why, but his Chronic, what was it, 2001?
yeah.
And then all the shit he's produced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got one more.
But if you don't rap on it, you're not. I mean,
Guy or girl?
it's a guy.
Mm.
I mean, I'll
I
be
was
honest.
hoping you say girl.
I don't know if I've ever heard of this guy.
Old?
Nipsey Hussle.
No.
Let's see if I can give you something. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2012, but he's a rapper.
We can't say Andre 3000.
So he would be considered an older rapper. When did NWA start?
80s.
Were they one of the first?
No. Run DMC would be.
Okay, so this guy's from the 80s.
Ooh.
And one of the things it says is that keep in mind that Biggie, Tupac, Eminem, and others today are... God damn it, I pressed a button. Hold on. Today are using his style, and he did that back in the 80s. Truly the god on the mic.
Not Ghostface Killa.
I don't even know who that is.
Andre D.
No, Andre D though was in the top 25.
Because he'd be from the 80s.
Andre 3000?
Nope.
Okay. That's not Andre D?
No.
Okay.
Heavy D.
What's that?
He was a rapper from the 80s.
This guy's name begins with an R. I'll give you that.
Rakim.
It is. I don't even know who
Wu-Tang
the fuck-
Clan.
Yeah,
For
oh,
sure.
is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know Wu-Tang Clan.
I was
Yeah.
going to say Redman for a second, but
Yeah.
when he said starts with the R, 80s old,
Yeah.
it's got to be Rakim.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Rakim
Oh,
is.
so we did pretty good on that.
That's who it is. Rakim. I didn't know that he was Wu-Tang Clan though.
Air Fives. I'm pretty sure he was. He was
Yeah.
one of the original founders of Wu-Tang. Like he did
Who was the other guy? Eric B.
he did stuff on his own. On Wu-Tang?
Yeah.
No, fuck. I mean, Method Man, Redman were on Wu-Tang for a little bit. God, I'm trying to think who else. It was like a group of like 10
I don't want that beat.
that rapped into it. Air Fives.
What?
Was it Rakim?
He's talking to himself about the jerky and all that. Oh, here's. I don't want that one.
There's a big piece of fat on there.
Yeah. Yeah, Eric B.
We did pretty good on that.
Yeah.
Eric B.
It was Eric B.
I don't agree with some of it though. Like I think Lil Wayne should be on it. I think Drake should be on it. Top of all time.
I think it's a pretty good list.
It is a good list. It's a good list.
I think it's better than what IMDb would have had.
Yeah. Look it up. See what they have.
That's Rakim from back in the day.
Mhm.
I don't know if IMDb will have a list of top rappers, but I'll
Rakim's-
try.
Oh, I bet they will.
IMDb top rappers.
I'm glad you gave me the R because I would have never guessed Rakim.
No, me either.
Okay, they do. Let's see. Best rappers of all time. Number 1, Tupac. 2, Biggie. 3, Jay-Z. 4, Eminem. 5, Rakim. 6, Nas. 7, Kendrick Lamar. 8, Andre 3000.
There you go.
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
What?
103,000 Outcast,
Outkast.
bro.
Oh. Okay, well, I know who Outkast is.
Yeah.
He
him
was
and
one
Big
of the
Boy.
him and Big Boy, yeah.
9, KRS-One. I don't know who that is.
Mhm.
What?
Is he from a group?
KRS-One.
I said he doesn't know rappers besides Eminem, the white one.
Oh, really?
Well, no. I mean, I obviously know Tupac, Biggie,
I'm just giving you
Jay-Z,
shit.
Nas. You know, number 10 is
I still think Kanye West is fucking great too. He's just kind of a weirdo now, but all
number-
of his earlier albums are fucking great.
number 10 is Ye. Who's
Yay.
Kanye?
Yeezy.
Kanye, Yee.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yay. Yee. I think they call him Yee.
Drake's 13,
Mhm.
Ghostface Killer's 15, Scarface 16, Snoop 17,
Which
Lil
one?
Wayne 20,
I just don't get that.
Which
J.
one?
Cole 23.
Which one had you not heard of? Andre 3000, but you heard Outkast.
Well, as soon as you said
Yeah.
Outkast, now I know who
all
he
right,
is.
all right. So one of the ones that I was gonna go for was like Master P. We never went to him, like the Southern Louisiana
Yeah, yeah.
rap. You ever
Yeah,
miss?
yeah.
You ever listen to
Atlanta.
Master P?
I know Master
All
P.
right. So what about the guys that kind of like came off of that started big timers like Birdman?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, big timers like they found Lil
Yeah.
Wayne and like got
Yeah,
him
yeah.
in there.
Yeah, Young Money.
Still the best fucking song I think. Like this is a top 5 rap song. Is Big Timers. Still Fly.
Oh yeah. Oh
You
yeah.
remember- You remember this one?
Hey, easy. Can only play a little bit of it. My mama.
I love that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, that's a good. That's good.
That was
Cash
that
Money
was-
Records.
That was the joint. Cash Money Millionaires. Master P. Yeah, I love that shit.
I mean, Lil Wayne's got to be top 10.
I was so fucking ghetto then.
According to IMDb, it's like 20.
Yeah, I don't get that though. Like, I mean, he's
He's probably had the most discography of
Oh,
any rapper of all time.
of all time.
And we're talking about like posthumously, Tupac's family is releasing records and tracks that he created prior to his death, and like Biggie had someone as well, Afterlife, you know. And
Yeah.
like, so I don't know, but he's got so many albums.
You ever hear the story about the cop, the
Uncle Bob.
Uncle Bob,
Yeah.
dude? Of like nobody was helping him, and all the people were just
knows-
walking around him, and the Uncle Bob's like, no, we got to take care of this kid.
Nobody knows racism. He does not know what racism is.
Right.
Like
Uncle Bob or
no,
Lil
Lil
Wayne?
Wayne. He actually went on, I think it was CBS or some shit
Mhm.
like that, and somebody was asking him about racism. He's like, "Ma'am,
I don't-
I'm
I
a
don't
young
get it."
rich black man." He's like, "I've never felt racism."
Yeah.
And then he told that story about Uncle Bob.
Mhm.
But I think what people don't know is like Lil Wayne kind of went to art school, man. Like,
Oh yeah, he's
he
very
ain't-
smart.
He ain't just some like street thug. Like he's a
Right.
skateboarder by hat. Like that's his hobby.
Right.
Like you find that kid skateboarding, he's just a black punk kid. That's
Right.
all he is.
Right.
And he just happens to know how to rap, and he's very poetic. And that was like Tupac. Tupac was the same way.
Yeah,
he
he
was not a gangbanger. He was not a thug. This kid went to a private school, and a lot of people honestly thought he was gay
Yeah.
because of how feminine he was, because
Right.
he didn't have like a male role model in his life.
And he was very political
Yeah.
too.
He didn't-
Before
he
he
didn't-
got into all
He
that.
didn't get gangbanger till he got with like Suge Knight.
Right.
Yeah,
Suge's a problem.
he is.
course
Yeah,
he is.
fuck yeah.
Suge's a piece of shit.
That's why he's still in jail.
Yeah.
If you're listening to Suge, I didn't say that, but
I said it. Fuck you.
Fuck you. And now
You
Snoop's
caused a lot of problems.
and now Snoop's revitalized Death Row Records.
Yeah. That's
Really
awesome.
has.
he's got a wine out. Did you know that?
Snoop's got everything, dude. He's got wine, he's got weed, he's got food, whatever you want. Him
Snoop-
and Martha Stewart are gonna have a weed come out
Dude,
this year.
Snoop is like a fucking American icon.
He really is.
Oh, dude. Like all the people that got all pissy. Like, I don't know why he's at the Olympics. I'm like, it's fucking
Because
awesome.
everybody loves him. What do you mean?
Did you see him and Kevin Hart when they were doing the announcing or whatever?
Yeah.
Was it for NBC?
Oh, but I did see some of it.
Did you see that one that reel that goes around to that equestrian gal and she's like trotting and Snoop's like, "Oh shit, cuz that horse
at
is
that-
crip walking,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
Oh, that's off the set." He's up there banging signs and shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, "I gotta get that fucking horse in a music video,
Yeah,
man."
that's funny shit.
Snoop is
Oh,
fantastic.
He's a great guy, dude. great
is,
guy.
He is. So, with that, I think we should go to 1-800 T-shirts
Yeah, let's hit up a little round.
and come back for the Man Street Podcast Draft.
Woo!
All right.
Wah-wah.
Here's Tom Round and 1-800 T-shirts.
Let's face it, you want your business to look professional, but your custom apparel just isn't cutting it right now. Well, at 1-800 T-Shirts, we're not going to let that happen. We got a whole team of in-house designers to elevate your brand and your image into something you can be proud of for your customers to wear, for your employees to wear, and to love. We've got an exclusive offer just for the Manstream podcast listeners. Go to 1-800tshirts.com/Manstream and get your business branding kit for free with your first order. We're only going to do it for the first 10 people. Go to 1-800tshirts.com/Manstream.
Thank you, Tom Round and 1-800 T-shirts. For any custom apparel or business branding, you mention the Manstream Podcast, you obviously get a free business branding kit.
Yeah, link is in the description.
Can almost get any brand of shirt, any whatever, anything you need customized. Envision, embroider, screen prints, you name it. So reach out to Envision. I just called them their old name.
Old name.
1-800 T-shirts.
It's a habit.
Unfortunately, they might always be known as that for me
Yeah.
because that's when I dealt with them the most. Obviously, until now was
That's what they
Envision.
were.
Yeah.
Yep.
Reach out to them. They will take care of you. Magic Mike brought up a good point. the whole time that we've been chatting. We never really talked about St. Patty's Day.
And I even themed it St. Patrick's
Yeah,
Day.
you
with the
did. We got
flag.
lights.
We got the flag, the orange, white, and the green. Yeah.
Honestly, I like it. It's very, very
Oh yeah.
nice. Do you guys know any history about St. Patty's Day?
Yeah, he ran a bunch of rats out of Ireland.
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm asking you because I don't know.
That's what St. Patrick was about, is he ran rats out of Ireland. And that's why he was considered a folk hero, and he was canonized as a saint.
Really?
Yeah.
Very cool.
That's the true story.
Sounds odd.
Yeah, no, that's really what it was. Like, we think of it as a drinking day just because the Irish are always drunks.
No. That's what new culture thinks of it
Oh,
as.
for sure.
That's definitely not what St. Patrick's Day was growing up for most people. Most of us in this was not a drinking day.
Yeah.
What was it for you?
Oh, I mean, it's the celebration of Irish, celebration of being Irish. Not, it doesn't equate to drinking for me.
Oh, that's what I've always known it for.
I've never heard the rat story.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was rats, man.
But
it up. Wish we had Notesy.
I'm pretty sure when I looked it up earlier, or just the history of St. Patrick's Day, one of the first thing was so St.
Christianity.
Patrick's Day celebrated annually on March 17th commemorates the death of St. Patrick, 5th century Christian missionary and the patron saint of Ireland, and evolved from a religious observance to a celebration of Irish culture and heritage.
It was driving snakes, not rats.
Okay.
Yep. But it was
What a hero.
But they said that it was driving of snakes because it was a symbolism of representation of expelling paganism and evil rather than like actual animals, and it was bringing Christianity into the country.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm. I think the Pied Piper is the one I was thinking about with the rats.
Huh.
Pied Piper.
The Pied Piper.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's what it was for me. It was celebrating Irish heritage.
It was just pissing green the next day.
Now, I mean, it truly is a drinking holiday. I mean,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Irish people can drink.
What type of like celebrating would you do
In Des
growing
Moines?
up? No,
Me?
like,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, just corned beef and cabbage for dinner, and obviously, oh, dude, I
Roast
got I love
red
it.
potatoes.
Oh yeah, dude.
I'll take the red potatoes, but dude,
Yeah.
cabbage fucking
Oh, I love
reeks,
cabbage.
dude.
Yeah, it's good shit.
Fuck no.
Oh, I
Do you
love
like
cabbage.
Do you like sauerkraut, German boy?
No.
Oh, really?
No.
Okay.
I love anything cabbage. Cabbage rolls,
Yeah.
cooked cabbage, sauerkraut,
Yeah.
red cabbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, cabbage.
I fucking love cabbage, dude.
I know a guy named Kevin Cabbage.
It's like the quintessential useless vegetable.
So good.
It's like as useless as salad, like lettuce. You know what I mean? No caloric intake, no protein, nothing in it. Literally just 90% fucking water.
and it tastes phenomenal.
Cabbage is great though. I like the spicy bite that you get from it if you eat it raw. Do you like coleslaw, Mike?
No.
Really?
I do.
No. I don't like any dude, anything that tastes vinegary, I will not.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Pickles, hate them.
Really?
Nasty as fuck.
Maybe you should start taking some of that vinegar for your gut biome.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. It's all balanced.
Yeah.
Good pH.
I'm pretty balanced. I do like cucumbers though.
Yeah?
Just
Then it-
not pickled.
Yeah, I mean there's a huge difference.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't know that there was a difference between a fresh fucking cucumber and a
I'm
pickle.
I'm just talking to him about like the vinegar deal.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I don't. I clean with it, but that's about it.
My wife don't like pickles.
Really?
I love them.
Yeah, pickles are great.
One of the best things Jimmy John's has is them fucking big old pickles.
The bread.
I don't eat their pickles.
Oh no shit.
No, man. I'm not so everybody likes a different pickle.
Yeah.
Some people like kosher, like they like that really bitey vinegary taste with a lot of salt. I'm not a fan.
I like sweet pickles.
I like sweet stuff. The only ones I can eat are like those gherkins, the sweet gherkins, really small, but like bread and butter pickles, fucking hate them.
Oh really? I like bread and butter.
I'm not a
Huh.
sugar fan.
I like dill. I like any pickle.
Yeah, if I'm doing it, it's got to be a nice dilly flavor.
I got the pickle.
Yep.
I got a pickle. I got a pickle. Hey.
And it's for a
The Little
nickel, right?
Rascals?
For a nickel.
Mm.
Yeah.
Would you like a pickle for a
I'll
nickel?
trade you a pickle for a nickel.
I like any pickle. I mean,
I'm a huge fan, as you know, of pickled asparagus,
Yeah, you do like that.
pickled green beans, and pickled eggs. Yeah. Ooh,
and
just
you also eat Swiss cheese and mustard.
fuck yeah, dude. Got some more of that today.
No, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It wasn't just a big drinking holiday for us. So it was, I remember when we were kids in school, the leprechauns came and fucking tipped over every kid's desk that was dirty.
Oh, really?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Mine was always flipped over.
What a
That's
bunch
funny.
of nosy ass teachers.
That's
Get the
funny.
fuck out of my desk.
Yeah, dude, mine was always flipped over.
That's funny. We never did that.
No.
You ever do anything with leprechauns and your kids when they were younger?
No,
Mhm.
fuck no.
I guess
My
that's-
wife probably has something planned
Took-
if I had to guess.
Took the Lucky Charms away.
I thought about just dropping some fucking food color dye in the toilet and fucking being like the leprechaun pissed in the toilet.
Yeah. I saw I saw a meme of that where they took green paint, they painted it like this.
Like a foot.
Yeah, and they went like this on the stool
Mhm.
or on the seat of it.
Couldn't get it off.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, I
And they
know.
obviously put the green in the water, but
We don't do anything on St. Patty's
No,
Day.
I've had some very drunk St. Patrick's days though.
I think we
yeah,
all
you
have.
guys got any St. Patty stories?
Dude, car
Not
bombs.
really.
Irish car bombs.
Yeah.
I love Irish car
I
bombs. We
got-
should have done them tonight.
I got to 15 and blacked out.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, that was back
Well,
in
yeah.
college.
What do you mean?
15 and blacked out.
I love Irish car bombs.
Yeah.
I like
15 shots and 15 beers, yo.
I can't say like now because I couldn't even tell you the last time I did a bomb like for the drink. But I used to love Jaeger bombs. I used to love Vegas bombs.
Jaeger
Oh,
bomb.
dude,
Jaeger
talking
bomb.
about videos that we fucking missed out.
The
when we had the-
Jaeger bomb.
Jaeger bombs.
Jaeger bomb.
Fucking Jaeger bombs. My new fucking haircut.
I tell you what about
Burrito.
fucking Jaeger. That shit's a creeper.
Yeah.
You'll sit there
That?
and sling some Jaeger.
I'm
Yes.
just fucking kidding.
Some Jaeger. I didn't even hear you. What'd you say, Matt?
Nothing.
Oh, did you say Matt?
I
Yes.
like him. He's a very nice guy.
You'll sit there and sling some fucking Jaeger, and the next thing you know, you stand up and you fall flat on your fucking face.
Dude,
Yeah,
same
I'm not big on the Jaeger. I can't either.
Long
I mean,
Island
I
iced
would
teas.
drink it, but
Same thing. Long Island. It's too much
yeah,
alcohol.
yeah. I just don't do that anymore.
I don't know if I have any St. Patrick's Day stories though that anything crazy happened on St.
No,
Pat's.
we would always go to Mickey's in Des Moines.
Probably because we don't fucking remember them.
Yeah. Mickey's would always have the biggest party in Des
Probably
Moines.
accurate.
Yeah.
And they would set up tent after tent and like have band after band, and it was fucking great. But it was just like going to the state fair waiting in line to take a piss.
Yeah.
That was the biggest thing, is the restroom situation. And like, was it snowing? Was it raining? Was it shitty out? Or was it a great fucking March day?
Right.
We always took off when I got out of college. We always took off this week specifically because St. Patty's Day always fell either in the middle of the week or at the end of the week, and it would coincide with March Madness.
Right.
And so we would take off 3 days to go watch the first 2 rounds of March Madness and fucking St. Patty's it up. And that was like our guy vacation in the spring. We couldn't do spring break anymore.
Right.
So this is like our spring break was
Right.
St. Patrick's Day and the fucking March Madness.
Yeah, I like that. I don't have too many stories either on St. Patty's. I know we'd always go out and get fucked up, but I don't. That's no different than any other day in college. So,
Yeah.
like,
Well, I'm pretty sure there's more St. Pat's days that I got fucked up over New Year's Eve. To be honest with you.
Oh, for sure. Me too.
yeah,
1,000%.
yeah.
Absolutely. I don't think there was a New Year's Eve that I wasn't sober. Maybe one. Nope, there was one. I remember
Do
that
you guys
one.
always try to find someone to make out with?
And New Year's Eve?
Yeah, that's the whole deal, right?
I mean, we did a New Year's Eve party
Well, I
when
don't.
Y2K. hit.
I'm married now.
Well, I get that, dude.
Yeah.
I make out with my wife every New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
I'm saying, but like before that,
I don't even make it till midnight.
So Y2K was our best New Year's Eve ever because we had like Amanda Barline had a party at her house.
Yeah, we get it. You were 30.
No, no, it was in high school. It was the year
Oh.
2000. I was 17, and we had a party at her house, and her parents were away, and a couple of us snuck to the basement, and everybody was talking about the Y2K switch and everything shutting off, and the grid wouldn't work. So we went downstairs and flipped the fucking breakers in the house, and you could hear all the girls screaming upstairs. That was pretty much the only New Year's we did stupid shit on.
yeah, we had a my uncle R.I.P. Wirehead. He bought a church, and
The old
And-
Catholic Church. in
yeah, the old
Lamont.
cow Church of Wire. And we had New Year's party up there one year. It was, I mean, it's kind of sacrilegious if you think about it.
In
but
the church?
yeah,
They used to party in the basement.
We used to party in church all the time, not just the basement. We used to party all over the place in that
Everywhere.
there.
The
Yeah.
altar, shots, everybody.
Yeah, so like we had a pretty big party there one time. That was a lot of fun. But we
Yeah.
always do the same thing on New Year's. We go up to our friend's house up in Galena, and
One of them would stand up at the fucking altar going, doing Little Nicky.
I fucking love that movie. Josh don't get
Nope,
it.
Don't get
He
it.
doesn't get it.
No, just right through the ears. Right through the ears.
Mike knows what I'm saying.
I fucking love that movie, dude. I love that movie.
Not a fan of it, but I'll take your word for it.
Popeye's chicken is fucking awesome.
Yeah, Popeye's chicken is a she is nig.
I have to travel.
Oh, it's probably like the Boondock Saints movie, huh? You just gotta like it to like it.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
I like that one too.
I personally think Little Nicky might be. I mean, it's definitely not my favorite Adam Sandler, but it's definitely good.
It is good.
Top 5.
Sorry for interrupting you, rubbing your nipples.
He just talks like this all the time out of the side of his mouth. It's really fucking funny.
So yeah, I mean, if we were looking for some crazy St. Pat's, I don't have any.
Yeah, I don't have any either.
A lot of green beer, a lot of fucking.
Just make sure when you guys watch the episode, or if you're live here, go ahead and drop in your craziest St. Patrick's Day story.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
we'll shout it out on the next podcast for you guys.
Yeah, we're all adults now, so we don't. This is what we do on St. Patty's Day weekend.
We podcast.
We sit in the basement and have a couple and say, "All right, I think it's time for bed."
Yeah, I'm good with that.
So with that, we're going to take a Lit Up Midwest break here, and then we're coming back with you now for the Main Street Podcast Draft.
Stay tuned.
Am I the only one that didn't know you can light up your home year-round? Let's talk about Lit Up Midwest. Imagine 16 million lighting combinations, 250 colors per sequence, nearly invisible by day, dazzling by night. Perfect for holidays, parties, or just to make your home stand out. With a one-time installation, enjoy up to
3, 2, 1.
You scared me. Thanks, Adam Kafer and Lit Up Midwest, for all your permanent home lighting needs. Magic. Oh shit, that reminds me. I better do the fire department right now and change those to green.
Oh yeah.
I could have scheduled it, but I did not. They've been red, white, and blue since the election. They have been.
Close the yearbook, man.
They have been,
Turn the page, bro.
maybe no correlation there, but I did put red, white, and blue.
Just patriotism at its finest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just love America.
But
America.
Nick's but
He's trying to change the lights at the fire station.
yeah,
figure it
we
folks.
gotta
out.
change the
Figure it
lights
out.
to green.
He's got some tech issue. While we're at it,
well,
can
I
have
had
another
to-
beef jerky.
Yeah, that's what
I have to put the more on that set this account up.
Laid it up there for you.
I had to
Fine
put
man's.
his email address in there, Nick Ludwig's, and because
He's just got a little notepad of all everybody's email addresses and passwords to sign in with.
Not mine.
no, I just had to go and. All right, we're connected. Sequences. Let's go to Everlights. Let's go to Holidays, and let's find Irish.
Boom.
Turn on. Done. Save.
And that's how easy it is with Lit Up Midwest Solutions.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All
From your
done.
phone, probably 15 miles away from here,
Yeah.
Yeah.
roughly.
Yeah.
And he just changed the lights at the fire station.
Bingo, bango, bongo.
Yeah, so like Irish is like white, a light green, and then a dark green. Otherwise, there's St. Patrick's
Didn't
Day,
do
which is all
orange?
green.
Didn't do the orange for the flag?
No,
Yeah.
because St. Patrick's Day does not. I mean, St. Patrick's Day is green.
Yeah, I get you, bud.
No, I mean, do you?
Yeah, I do.
So I mean, does anybody know when Kwanzaa is?
Yeah, it's in December.
Okay, well, remind me in December. I can put Kwanzaa on.
Oh, okay.
But you could go to your calendar and schedule this shit too. I'm lazy and don't.
And that's really cool that they have all those holidays on there and you just select it.
Select the button.
Pre-built.
Boom.
That's tight.
Yeah.
See, in here I had to go one by one by one by
No,
one.
pre-built, and so right now in Lamont at the fire department, all the lights they're up for Irish. So, Lit Up Midwest. Mention the Mainstream Podcast and receive
20% off.
20% off. He'll come out, do a free estimate, and you too could have green lights on your house for St. Patrick's Day.
Absolutely.
So, with that, time for the Mainstream Podcast Draft.
Womp, 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 womp.
You're getting there. You're getting that energy out.
You are getting
You're
it
getting
there.
that.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
All
I
right.
just
Right
wanted-
about closing time.
I just wanted to make sure I acted like Ryan.
You did.
So tonight we are drafting.
Dude, fucking Josh is right. He wants to pick.
Tonight we are drafting movie quotes you say regularly. I don't know how else to put
regularly.
it.
Regularly is the actual. Yeah,
You
that's it.
can't say every day because I might not say them every day.
No.
We're talking about movie quotes that you use in your daily life. Doesn't have to be every day, but frequently. Once a month would be frequently.
Yeah.
And if you are quoting a movie and you know in your head and you laugh just because it's funny and you want to say it, that's what we're talking about.
Right.
Really, truly is.
Yeah,
Right.
comment your own, man.
Wow.
We're going to pick our top 5.
Come on, get ready, Mike.
I got
All
a
right.
fucking banger. All right.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, ho, ho!
All
This
right.
way.
Yep, this way. I'm good with that.
Wait, you said this way, this way.
No,
No,
this
it's
way.
you, him, me.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because you get the double pick.
I want the fucking 3 and 4.
You get the double pick.
Okay.
You ain't gonna take any of mine. I know we don't watch the same shit. Clearly from TV.
Okay, here's what we're doing.
Okay.
Ready? First pick.
Yep.
You're killing me, Smalls.
You fuck.
I knew you were going to pick that, Mike. I didn't pick that because you were going to pick that. I say that all the fucking time.
Do you really?
I know.
Yep. I
All
do.
right.
I do.
I believe you.
I do. You're killing me, Smalls.
You guys.
A lot of these are going to be like quoted towards my kids, probably.
A lot of these are gonna be work related for me that I
Okay.
use constantly, and nobody has a fucking clue what they are. Not gonna lie.
My first one's going to be, you're not a doctor. You're a big, fat, curly-headed fuck.
You say that all the time?
Oh, yeah, joking around with Ryan, with a bunch of people. Yep, Step Brothers.
Oh yeah, I don't think I've seen that.
What?
What?
I've seen clips of it.
You've never seen Step Brothers?
No. Nope.
Jesus Christ. I got
Alright.
like 4 or 5 quotes on
One I use quite often when I'm standing at the printer. PC load letter. What the fuck does that mean? Office space. Use it all the time.
that. I missed it. What'd you say?
PC load letter. What the fuck does that mean? Michael Bolton in the movie Office Space.
Okay, yeah.
He goes to the printer and it won't print and it says PC load letter and he hits it and he goes, PC load letter. What the fuck does that mean? Office Space is a cult classic. If you haven't
Yeah,
seen it, that's
especially
what-
if you work in like, yeah.
office settings.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
what it is. All right. Number 2. Ron White. Not in a movie. This is off of his Netflix documentary, his Netflix special. So it is technically a movie. It's not a TV show. It's an hour and a half long. I'm third generation, don't give a fuck. That's like the best line that he has ever had.
Okay.
And I use it all the time. When somebody comes up to me and they start telling me about somebody else's shit that's going on with them, I just say, I'm sorry, I'm third generation, don't give a fuck.
Okay,
And
I
that's
like it.
and that's my response to them.
Okay.
So again, mine are going to be off the wall and crazy. You guys aren't going to know many of them.
Okay.
No, it's all good.
Another one I use quite frequently is that you, John Wayne? Is it me? From Full Metal Jacket, Arlie Emery.
Okay.
Or, well, not Arlie Emery didn't say
Yep.
that, but
Yep.
Private Joker.
Private Joker.
Yeah.
Yep.
My second one is, I say this a lot because I got a lot of degenerate friends that like to gamble, and it's Jerry Maguire. Show me the money. Show me the money. Show me the money. I fucking love that shit. Me again?
He has some good ones.
Yeah. I'm gonna do and I say this one to my kids a lot. And maybe I shouldn't if it probably fucks with their fucking head a little bit. But Will Ferrell from Elf, you sit on a throne of lies.
That is a good one for your kids
That's a good one.
or
That
for
is a
anybody
good one.
Yeah.
in general.
Back to me, number 3. Probably brothers don't shake hands. Brothers gotta hug.
Yeah, I like that one.
All right.
Tommy Boy.
Yep.
Mhm,
I get it.
Josh probably never saw that one.
Oh, I
before.
saw Tommy Boy. Don't
Oh,
worry.
okay.
Don't worry. Going back to the Office Space again. If you guys have you seen the movie?
Have you seen
long
my
time
stapler?
ago.
What?
Have you seen my stapler?
No, not
A
that
long
one.
time ago. I've watched it once in my life.
Oh, it's really good.
It's a
I don't
cult
care
classic.
for it.
If you've worked in an office setting, and that's when we really started watching this movie, is when we were all at Nationwide right out of college.
yeah.
This came out, and we're like, this is a great fucking
Ain't no
comedy.
fuck it, dude.
And it correlates so much to an office setting job that it's sickening. Like they have the parody down perfectly.
So you know in that movie where they take the fucking copier and they go out and beat the fucking
Yeah.
shit out of it? So my freshman year, St. Joe's got a brand new fucking printer copier, huge, industrial printer copy machine for the school.
Yep.
And they had set the old one out in the back of the alley.
Mm-hmm.
So me, Michael Plussel, Jared Timmer, fucking Alex Brinker, there was a bunch of us that went, picked it up, loaded it up in the truck, and we took it down to where Jim Buddy lives, and we fucking made a video out of it for this class called Visual Lit, and it was a visual literature, basically what it was. You make your own videos and stuff like that, and we beat the fucking shit out of it with sledgehammers and baseball bats, and we were fucking going at it, dude. We basically recreated that whole scene. It was fucking funny.
Right.
And then we played that. We put the fucking music into the
Did you
background.
really?
Hell yeah,
That's
dude!
fucking awesome, man.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find it. I know
You
it's
should.
somewhere in a box.
That's good. That's
yeah,
good.
it's fucking badass.
All right, so back to the Office Space thing here. Do you remember Lawrence, the hillbilly fucking mullet man that lived next door to Peter?
Yeah.
So this is an answer I give friends. Candace and I, we have car rides. We talk about like, hey, if you won the lottery, what would you do? If you won the lottery, would you build a house? Where would you go? What would you do? And my first response every time she asked me that is, I know what I'd do. In the movie, they ask, what would you do if you won $1 million, Lawrence? He goes, I know what I'd do, man. I'd do 2 chicks at the same time. You remember that?
I do.
And
They're
he
sitting on
goes-
the couch, right?
He goes, wait, you have $1 million. Yeah, it'd probably take $1 million for 2 chicks to double up on a guy like me. So I always give Candace that line.
Oh, shit.
The fourth one, I use at work quite frequently. Go down to marketing, and it's 3 chicks, and their boss is a dude. And my response is, when Peter's in the office with Bob, like with the Bobs, what would you say it is you do here?
What does he say that you do here?
Yeah, so like he's talking to the guy who ends up having the jump to conclusions, Matt.
Right.
He's like, so hold on, you have a secretary that puts the orders into the programmers and to the engineers. Bob goes, I gotta ask you, what is it would you say that you do here? And so I use that line all the time. It's probably condescending as fuck,
Yeah, maybe.
but it is.
Is that 3 Office Spaces?
Yeah.
Yep, dude, great movie.
Yeah. I mean, hey.
All right. There's a movie I quote all the time, and so it was hard to pick one, but I would say I wouldn't be more surprised if I woke up with my head sewn to the carpet from Christmas Vacation.
All right,
I say that one a lot.
all right. Is that 4 for you, or 3?
That was 4 for
That's
me.
for you. Okay.
That is 4 for you?
Mm-hmm. So this is 4 and 5 for you.
I'm going to go Step Brothers 1, and it's going to be... There's so much room for activities. I like that. That's my 4th.
All right.
Oh, gosh dang it. I don't know what. There's some I do say to my kids that are like, that will, like, just try to make them. I can do honorable mention on that one. I'm going to go with the scene in The Notebook when they're... You've never seen it?
No.
Dude, you're
No
such a
shit.
fucking...
No.
You suck, dude. Dude, it's a fucking classic movie.
It's a chick flick, isn't it?
It's a fucking beautiful movie, dude.
Okay, all right.
Watch it.
Bro, you suck.
Like, I'm gonna go 5, and when he gets back, when she comes to the house and he takes her out on the fucking boat and they're out on the lake and everything, and they come back and it's pouring down fucking rain and they're both fucking arguing, and he's like, "What do you want? What do you want? Damn it, what do you want?" I say that shit all the time in our house. 'Cause it's like, what do we want for dinner tonight?
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you want? What do you want?
I got it. I got it.
So that's
All right.
that's my number 5.
I like it.
My number 5 is going to be one that just started recently between Ryan and I. I don't even know how it started, but every time we talk, it seems like it comes out. Sorry about fighting at your Black Panther party.
Yeah, I knew that was going to be on
Dude,
yours.
I was gonna. Give
You've been
you so
saying
much
that ever
shit.
since I started the
I
podcast.
would have fucking chastised
Yeah.
you to the river.
I would have freaked the fuck out if you didn't put that on there, because I feel like you say it every episode.
I don't know
so-
how that even got
You
started.
see it on Call of Duty all the
Oh
time.
yeah.
Sorry about fighting at your Black Panther party.
All right. All right.
That one had to be on your
Yeah.
list, dude.
I was when we did this, when you decided on movie quotes, I'm like, if that's not on there, I'm calling Olsen out. No shit. So I always say this: Pepper Brooks off of Dodgeball.
Mhm.
That's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if that pays off for him.
Oh yeah,
That's a
yeah,
good one.
that's a
The
good
other
one.
one was fucking Chuck Norris.
Fuck
Yeah.
Chuck Norris.
So I got some honorable mentions here. I got Filthy Little Mudblood. Shut your mouth, you filthy little mudblood from Harry Potter.
All right.
And then I have a Jonah Hill one on Acceptance. I think it's just called Accepted, when he's dressed up in the hot dog and he's like, "Ask me about my wiener."
Yeah.
Yeah, I have another one that I
So
say
do
to
you say
my
that to Maya or what?
dude. Anytime there's hot dogs around, I say it.
Oh, okay,
So
okay,
like,
okay.
Some of these you just say out loud, like it doesn't have to be
Yeah.
even to anybody. You're
Yeah.
just like
I
all of a
was
sudden you say
I was
something.
gonna go with Dazed and Confused Wooderson. I drafted him before as a character. The iconic all right.
all right. Yeah.
I all of a sudden will randomly say,
All right.
Mohammed's the most commonly used name. Read a fucking book.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I
you
have-
did the other night on Call of Duty too.
Yeah.
This is just this is a little quote I say to my daughter sometimes, and it's like, happiness can be found in even the darkest of times if only one remembers to turn on the light.
Yeah.
Albus Dumbledore.
Yep.
You know,
This,
sometimes like kids go through shit, and it's like, hey,
Yeah.
you can see shit, you can see the brighter side and shit if you just remember to turn the light back on.
I think every one of us could like resonate with this one. I don't have many days off. And when I do, Candace is like, "What the fuck did you do today?" Michael, or Peter from the Office Space, Peter says, "I did nothing. I did absolutely nothing, and it was everything that I thought it could be."
Yeah, I like that a lot.
there's a lot of Boondock Saints movie quotes I quote, but there's not like I don't quote them for particular reasons.
Yeah.
I mean, Ryan said one earlier today. In chat, I don't remember what the fuck one he said. He sent a chat over and said that would be on my list. Is that so, Rambo? I think it was, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what he said.
I like the Step Brothers one. Did we just become best friends? Yep.
See, I've seen that part of the movie, like as far as
I
through
can't believe you
clips.
haven't seen that movie, dude.
No, man.
Grow up.
No. I mean, I am.
Yeah, maybe that's the problem.
No,
You've never seen Step Brothers.
not a. The only thing that I've seen at the end is the Catalina wine mixer.
Yeah.
The end of it. where
That's
they
not
s-
even remotely
where-
close
where-
to the funniest part
where
in the
they
movie.
sing. I saw the drumstick part where he's like, "These are mine."
Did you touch my drum set?
And then I saw
I know you touched my drum set
we
because
just-
cops don't start till 4.
Yeah. Did we just become brothers? I've seen those clips,
Best
but I've
friends.
never. Yeah, okay. I've never seen the movie like in
Best-
its entirety.
Why are you
Best-
sweaty? I was watching Cops.
Best non-pornographic magazine to
Good
jerk off to.
Housekeeping.
Good Housekeeping. Dude.
What was it? If you were gay, John Stamos.
It's like the Boondock Saints one. It just has to grab me. If I don't, I can't watch it.
Yeah, but you said you've never watched it, so how
No,
would
no,
you know
no,
if it's
I've
going to
never
grab
watched
you
it
or
in
not?
its entirety. Like I've seen clips of it, but I've never watched the entire movie. Just like Boondock Saints, I tried watching the movie, got 5 minutes in, and shut it off.
And watch The Notebook, dude. Have a heart. Watch
never,
The Notebook.
never. I'm not a drama guy. Like,
I don't know.
like
There's
romance movies or drama movies. I'm a action mob fucking kill people guy.
a lot of times I'll say I'll quote old school. Someone will say something. I'll be like, I don't know. I've got a pretty busy Saturday.
I know.
Yeah.
Gonna go down to the Home Depot.
That was today for all of us.
And see, I was gonna give you shit earlier when you're like, you went to the Olive Garden. I was gonna be like, and it was lovely.
Yeah, it was lovely.
Frank
My
the
boy,
Tank. Yeah.
Lovely little Saturday we're gonna have.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna have enough time.
I know I say shit like that all the time. I
Yeah.
have seen that. I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen old school.
The other one I quote a lot. It was a bread maker. Frank, I gave you that for your wedding. Oh,
Thanks.
yay!
It's a great
So,
gift. Thank you.
Earmuffs. I quote a lot of Disney movies, but with my kids. But that's with my kids. So,
Yeah, a lot of those that I said, I pretty much say to my kids,
yeah,
"You're
I
killing
do.
me, Smalls.
I do
So
a
much
lot
room
of
for
Disney
activities." I
Was
say
that on your list?
You kill me, Smalls. That was
Yeah.
going to be my number one.
I figured it was.
I mean, that's my favorite. Like probably my favorite movie.
Yeah.
I watched it again this morning.
Play ball. Any
Yeah.
fucking.
But there's a lot of
puberty
good
breaks.
quotes you could pick from that too.
Yeah.
There is.
Yeah, there's a lot of good quotes from that movie.
Just a little bit farther.
Just a little bit further. You play ball like a girl.
Play level ball like a girl.
Yeah. You're an L7 weenie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably a good one.
Foot
from there.
long, Dodger dog.
I think what
weenie.
made the draft different was like it's stuff that we had to have been saying. like we actually quote. Because like
Absolutely.
you don't really quote L7 Weenie that often. Like you
No.
said, unless you're watching the movie with your kids and you quote it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Right.
Yeah.
So
That's why I picked The Office Space, because I say those quite often.
right.
You know, and I think anybody who's watched that movie, it is a cult classic.
It's very good.
And you pick up a lot of good lines out of that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we will post the results on social media, and you will be the deciding factor of who wins.
Mike's a back-to-back champ now.
Back to back to back, I think.
Yeah. I think Julian and I tied last week. I think you took the ship on that one.
I can't be stopped.
I
apparently.
obviously had to vote for Julian because that's my type of like.
Right.
Oh, dude,
like-
totally felt like it too.
Metallica Black Album would have been my number one pick in that draft.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like you guys would have been taking some from
I
each
think
other.
we even said it on the show.
Yeah.
Like this, Mike would have picked exactly. Like especially at the end when it was like Queens of the Stone Age.
I like Queens of the Stone
Um,
Age, but I'm not huge on them.
No, I know, but like Rage, I figured Rage would have been yours. Really?
I like Rage Against the Machine, but
Okay.
I don't feel like they have like best album. Like, to be honest with you, I sent it in the chat. Limp Bizkit, Chocolate Starfish, and Hot Dog Flavored Water. There ain't a bad fucking song on that album.
And I said Mike would have had a Limp Bizkit on there. For sure.
I was just listening to some.
On the episode? No, you didn't.
No, we were talking like afterwards.
Oh,
we
yeah.
talked for like 20 minutes
yeah,
afterwards.
we did.
Oh,
I just ran across Ocean Avenue by Yellow Card
Uh-huh.
or Yellow Card Ocean Avenue. That's a fucking great one too. But that's the type of music that I listened to when I was in high school. You know, that emo
oh yeah.
type of punk rock stuff.
Emo punk shit. Yeah.
That was a good draft.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, we had a good time.
So.
We could do it again with you. Don't worry.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll figure something out.
Next year.
Season 5. With that, I think we're gonna call her a night. Follow us on all social medias. Magic Mike over here has been blasting up the Twitter X.
Yeah,
The
come on, man.
X.
If you follow us on YouTube, go over and follow us on X. We need to get our followers up on X.
Yeah.
Just do it. God damn it.
We post
Organically.
there's Mike's posting some good shit over there. So
Yeah.
follow us on X. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on everything.
Comment, like, subscribe.
Comment, like, subscribe. Weather's getting nicer, and
Yeah. Go buy some merch.
we'll buy some merch.
I got merch. I spent $230 on the merch, and I fucking love all of it.
Yep. 1-800 t-shirts.
Rep.
Links in the description.
Represent.
My kids
Buy
got
jerky
Buy jerky.
for your merch.
Get the hot box. We're going to try that. Hopefully soon.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Hot box, and
I mean, I can't wait, obviously, but
I don't want to wait.
I
some of
wanna
us are
eat
going to be
that
hot
shit.
boxing this room down here.
Oh, with farts?
Yeah.
Oh.
That'd
There's
be,
just a
that'd be
different
Ryan.
meaning of hot boxing, you know?
I think we should. Do you think we should have him sign a liability waiver?
It's a
before
very
he goes?
diverse word.
Ryan, you probably
Diverse saying.
should.
Very diverse. Who, Ryan?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he'll be fine.
Okay.
He makes Texas Twinkies all the time with fucking jalapenos. He tells me he takes the seeds out so they're not as hot. And I'm like, well, they're still hot.
Do you think you can actually have those? There's probably,
Sugar in it.
yeah.
I think he can cheat a little bit and take a bite.
Okay.
I mean, he ate barbecue sauce the one night, I think.
And to
Yeah.
say the seasoning that they sell probably has some sugar in it,
Yeah,
too.
we won't tell him that.
He knows.
That's I
He
knew,
can't read the label.
I know a vegan that like would get French fries from restaurants, but like I never wanted to ruin that for her to be like, you probably realize that they're cooking chicken in that same fucking fryer oil, right?
yeah.
But I didn't want to ruin it for
Yeah.
her.
I got my first batch of beef tallow done today. Phenomenal.
Is it?
Phenomenal.
Hell yeah.
Tastes so good. Like
Popeye switched to that shit.
when you fry
Yep.
that shit, yeah. Like I can't wait
A
to
lot
fry
of people
potatoes
are.
in it.
That's RFK doing his fucking job. It's
Bro.
awesome.
Yeah.
Bro.
I got a lot more where that came from.
Hell yeah.
Beef tallow or RFK?
Beef tallow. Beef tallow.
Gotcha. Alrighty. We are the Manstream Podcast. Good night.
Yeah.
It's where you want to be. We'll discuss the latest trends and the news of the day, and we'll tackle the tough topics in our own special way. So if you're looking for a place to escape and unwind, welcome to the Manstream, we're one of a kind.